What's going on? What's going on? This is season 2, episode 3 of Brought to you by Yambo. We got some guests here. We have Welly, we have Tabitha, and we have Anna.
Hello.
Thank you guys for pulling up. How you guys feeling?
Pretty good.
Chilling. It's gonna be a long one. It's gonna be a nice one.
Growing.
Chilling.
Evolving.
It's late. It's June. We halfway
June
through the
what?
year.
I know, right?
It's getting
Already.
We're having a great
It's not
We
even
outside,
hot
we
though.
outside.
Facts, it's chilly here. I know.
It's not even hot though. It's kind of scary.
Yeah. Climate change. Just fucked.
Global warming.
All right.
Oh man.
We sipping on some Dawn.
You already know.
Facts.
We are.
I'm a little heavy-handed. I think mine has a little bit. Like it has a lot.
But that's
actually.
what you needed.
You
You
poured a
needed
good
some
amount.
Dawn to loosen up and do your thing.
It's been a while.
Speaking of which, although I drank, we should do a cheers. Right?
Cheers. Another
Cheers.
cheers. Oh my God. I
Cheers.
Cheers, cheers, cheers. That's all good. We here.
Cheers.
Space.
We here, we
Yeah.
here.
But, Anna saying your cheers, although you're like a million miles away.
Cheers.
So, oh
All right,
my
guys.
God. So I'm gonna start off with a question. I'm gonna start off with an easy one. Right? I'm gonna
What's
start
your
off with.
question?
Should we do intros?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Introduce yourself.
I was gonna say Anna goes first.
Okay.
Anna, go ahead.
What's good, guys? My name is Anna. I don't want to give myself a title. I'm just a girl living and experiencing life. That's really what
That's
I
a
have
good
to
ass
say.
answer.
Where you from?
Amen to that.
I am from Brooklyn, born in Queens, though. Yeah, from Brooklyn. I'm literally live like 2 blocks away, like I
Hold
said.
on, wait.
I know exactly.
Wow.
2
Literally,
blocks.
I live very close.
She don't have a nice ass
Bushwick.
walk home. She gonna be chilling.
Literally.
Drink that Don
Exactly. I was
Julio.
about to drive the car here.
I
then
was literally
realized-
gonna drive my car here. I was like the GPS said like 8 minutes or 5 minutes. I'm like, wait.
I was supposed to
hold
drive
on.
here, but my pop's in church. Shout out to the man above, but yeah,
Church
take
is
a
crazy,
oopsie. It's
though.
all good though. You know what I'm saying?
Where?
But yeah,
What about you, Tabitha?
All right, my name's Tabitha. I'm a content creator, and I run a podcast called Don't Touch My Happiness on Spotify.
Right.
And yeah, just living life.
My name is Welly. I looked at the wrong camera. So I'm a full-time entrepreneur. What I do is I resell sneakers. I also do full-time Amazon FBA. Long story short, I list products on Amazon, flip them for a profit. Follower of Christ. Like to have fun. You know. Yeah, man. Just like everybody's saying, living life. You know. About it. Yeah.
That's fine. He's
Chill
a
ass dude. That's about
follower
it.
of Christ. I like that. I like that though. I like that.
Nice,
Not a lot of
nice.
people be jacking.
Facts.
But let's get right into it. But people, y'all know who I am, I guess. I mean, I hope by now
Nice to
everybody
meet you,
knows who I am.
bro. Nice to meet you, bro.
But matter of fact, because I said this off camera
okay.
when I first walked in, I said we met before,
Yeah,
and you didn't know, but it's cool
I really don't know.
because it was so long ago. It was brief, but we were in the same spot.
Was it like 2020? Was it like a pool party they
Yeah,
had?
yeah,
At like
yeah.
in Long Island?
Yeah.
Okay, I do not remember meeting you, but I was there.
So my godbrother is friends with. I mean, my godbrother's girlfriend is Genesis. You know what Genesis is? I thought y'all were cousins.
Nah, that's crazy.
Genesis? I don't have a cousin named Genesis.
Genesis?
Nah, I don't. I don't know who Genesis is.
Get the fuck out.
Nah, you got the wrong person. I don't
Not
know.
it's you though.
But that's not my cousin.
God damn.
I don't know who that is.
Wow.
I don't know who that is, love.
So, but yeah, now we met through them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. So, who do you know at that pool party?
My homeboy is like, he just like rented out. He's like, oh, pop out. And that's it. I dead asked him.
Who was your homeboy?
Fabio.
No.
Fabio Ford?
No.
What? See, I'm totally confused because now I thought Anthony rented out that place.
Who the fuck is Anthony?
What?
I don't know any of these people. I was literally invited and I was like, yeah, we out. Let's go. And that's
This is
it.
very interesting.
I don't know anybody who hosted it. Like, I don't know anything.
Were you
I know
there?
DJ Spiking was there. That's what I remember. Was
I
he
think
there?
we went to 2 different pool parties then. I don't think.
Maybe that was
No, you
next,
don't. You
bro.
didn't.
No, but you
meet-
were there. I know you were there because it's a picture of you with Genesis.
Which Genesis?
Can I see this picture?
I
Because I don't
got
even know
Matter of
Genesis. Like,
Let me.
I don't think you got the wrong person. What was I wearing?
know. Bro, I told you had like blonde hair at the time.
Yes, I had blonde
Okay.
hair.
Damn, it's not even her IG no more. And I can't even.
Can I see her Instagram? Because
Yes.
like, I don't even know who this Genesis girl is.
Oh my god. I remember.
Oh my god, this is like crazy. Oh!
I called
know
it.
who this
I called
is.
it.
We went. This is her homegirl's pool party. She had rented out like a house in Jersey.
Was it in Jersey?
It was in Jersey.
It was in Jersey.
I don't remember you there though.
You know what it was? I had blonde hair at the time.
I don't remember you
See,
there.
you had blonde
I
hair.
really don't. But that shit was mad lit. I remember that.
Wait, you had blonde
And I had
hair?
a red bathing suit. No, I had a pink bathing suit on. I have it
It's
on
like
my
a Brazilian
Instagram.
tradition.
It's on your Instagram?
Yes, I have that.
So go to Instagram.
I'm gonna show you right now. It's on my Instagram. This
I
is so
think
funny.
she's like literally right next to you.
Literally, yeah, she is. But I'm like, Genesis. It's because like I don't really talk to her. I know her from my cousin.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah, I know her from
okay,
my
so I thought it was
cousin.
somebody. I knew it was somebody's cousin was involved. I don't
Yeah,
know. whatever the case
I
may
know her
be.
from my cousin. So I know her. I know her from my cousin, and her boyfriend is Anthony. Yes, now I know what you're talking
Now
about.
you know who Anthony is.
Yes,
though.
exactly.
Okay,
Now I know who you're talking
So we were
about.
talking about two different pool parties. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay, that's what
I'm
saying.
talking about a whole party in like August. You're talking about something that happened in June.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what
think
you're
so.
talking about. 100%.
That's crazy.
Sounds
That's
kinda lit, this
funny.
pool
You
party.
you did have blonde hair.
I
You was with
know.
some like skinny girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
We don't talk about her
That's
no more.
funny.
Yeah.
That's, but I don't remember your face though at all. Like I don't remember saying
Bro,
hi to
I'm
you.
showing my ID.
Oh,
I don't
God.
remember. Maybe you look completely different.
I do. You can
Were you
pass it
like
around.
taking pictures?
Yeah, I always take pictures.
I remember. You had like a little
I'm
camera.
crying.
Yeah.
Let me see. And maybe if I see this ID picture, maybe I could remember.
Oh shit.
Bro, you
Let me
know
see.
that artist,
I
bro,
deadass don't remember. He looks
so
Oliver
different.
Lee.
Let me
You
see.
know, every time I show it, like at like clubs, they like.
Yes, I do remember you. I'm fucking
Oh,
weak.
God.
I remember you.
You
Now I
know,
remember
you know the
you.
artist
Nah,
Oliver
this is
Tree?
beyond me.
Who?
Stop.
Oliver
here.
Tree.
Oliver Tree. He sounds bad
Bro,
familiar.
you have the same haircut as him, bro.
That is funny.
Oliver Tree.
Yeah, bro.
Coconut top for
No,
this.
that was crazy. That,
Oliver
like,
Tree.
now I
Let me see,
remember
let me
you.
pop up.
You know what it
the-
was? My shit was going out.
I like this hair better.
Thank you.
Vibes.
Yeah, this was a vibe.
Thank you. Who's Oliver Tree?
Right there.
Ah, I know who you're talking about.
Carlos.
He
The
vibes.
Spanish
Nah.
Oliver
I'm
Tree.
gonna put the picture up so everybody can
Exactly.
see it. I'm gonna put the picture up so everybody can see it.
I'm
That's
fucking
gonna be
crying.
funny.
That
But
was
nah,
spot
that's
on.
funny as hell.
Yeah, that's the
No,
first
that
thing I
was
thought of.
nice. Even though like that house, they were like annoying about the hookah and shit, but it was nice.
I don't remember that.
I like hookah.
We had like a
I was
42
lit.
bottle. I remember that.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was fun.
All right,
It
so
was it was nobody hardly there though. It was like 10 of us max.
nah, more than 10.
No, there was like 10 of us there.
Bro, there's like 10 shooters in that picture you got.
No, there's like 5.
You're dead chatting.
It was like a little house. It was like a little like she like rented out like a house
Yeah.
and she rented out the pool side. It was like
That's
that.
pretty
It was nice. Though.
It's like this app that you can rent
She's
out
in
pools.
Miami now. She, like the girl that owns the bathing suit company. She lives in Miami now.
Ah, that's her best friend, no?
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay. What is it called again?
I don't know. It's different. I was like Amir, or some shit like that. I don't know.
Yeah, it was like the party was to promote her shit.
Yeah, exactly. It was like a launch.
There we go.
It was like a
Fire,
launch.
fire.
I could already guess
Damn, that was
it.
so long ago. It was like
It
pandemic
was.
time,
Yeah,
no?
exactly. It was like
Exactly.
2020. That's when I'm like, what? What is he talking about?
Yeah.
It was the haircut though. That's what it was. I'm sorry.
Nah, I knew that's what it was. All right. So let me ask you some questions.
Oh, shit.
Are you guys ready?
Yes.
I don't know. Are you?
I'm ready. So let's start off with this. How would your parents describe you?
Who wants to go first?
Workaholic.
Workaholic?
You know? I've been working way too much. I love it. I think I get it from my dad, to be honest. Also, very goofy. In family events, I be trolling the fuck out of them. I don't know. It's just kind of my personality. Yeah, I'll say those two things for sure. You know.
I think my parents would use probably ambitious to describe me because I'm very tunnel visioned. When I want something, I can't see anything else but that vision. So probably ambitious.
For me, it would probably be like inconsistent. For
Mm.
me, unfortunately, because
No,
I'm always
That's an
switching
honest
around.
answer,
Well,
though.
what happened?
It's an honest answer.
Yeah,
though.
exactly. I would say
respect that.
I would say inconsistent because I'm always like one day I do this, the other day I do this.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying, like I'm saying, I'm trying out like what I like in my
Yeah.
life. So I would say inconsistent, but also fun and crazy. Yeah,
That's fine.
That's a good one.
What's your ethnicity?
Dominican.
Dominican.
Can't tell.
Hey.
Can't
I
tell.
could tell. 100%.
I could tell.
Don't
I
play with
could
it.
tell.
Don't play with it.
And you? Just so people don't know.
I'm Puerto Rican.
Body, okay.
Okay.
Brasileiro.
You
Brazilian.
Brazilian?
Brazilian? Really? I would
Wow.
never guess
Nah,
that.
yeah, I
thought
did
you were,
not.
like-
Yeah, I
People,
didn't even know
people
that.
thought I'm
I feel like,
Mexican. People
yeah.
thought I'm like Arabic.
Yeah, I thought you were Arab.
You know,
Nah, I knew you
I'm
were Spanish,
like-
but I didn't think. I think maybe Colombian too.
So you
for
just-
me.
Yeah. So
And he speaks Portuguese.
You speak
eu
Portuguese.
falo português bem fluente, eu.
Wow.
Nah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I could be talking shit in Portuguese. You know?
Yo.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
I
I
think
know
it
I
was
speak
Arabic.
fluently, but the thing is, like, when I go to Brazil, You ever heard of the term gringo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like basically like sometimes my verbs and my tenses is wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And I also have like a very New York accent. So like sometimes when I speak Portuguese, they're like, "Yo, what the fuck is this kid saying?"
What is he saying? Right?
You know what I'm saying? So like you'll partially understand my sentences if you're from Brazil, but like the message will get across. It's just that like it's like I definitely know how to speak fluently, but it's like not proper.
Okay, yeah, I
that's
feel
what
you.
I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? I learned Portuguese first, which is funny. I repeated
Oh.
pre-K because like I didn't know how to speak English fully. Although I was born here, which makes no fucking sense.
No, it's like that though. Like
Yeah,
my
yeah.
first language is
Yeah.
Spanish.
Really?
Exactly.
Damn.
I don't know what my first language is.
Mine-
Truthfully, because I
know,
speak. My mother speaks Spanish. I grew up speaking Spanish. I can't even tell you like when I learned Spanish,
Really?
but I can't tell you when I learned English.
But we learn English in school, most likely. Unless you're like,
Nah,
your
I didn't
parents
go
learn
into school speaking Spanish though.
Okay.
I don't remember, honestly.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Damn,
I can't tell
can
you.
say, I can truthfully
You know
say,
what
like,
I'm
I don't
saying?
remember. Now I can see what you're saying.
Yeah,
but not
so
Spanish,
I don't
my
really. I
first
honestly do not remember what I did.
language, For sure.
Be like that.
I got another question.
What was your?
Sure.
What, why don't you answer the question? Let's
Yeah,
go.
what's
Facts.
your answer?
How would my parents describe me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a funny ass nigga.
Yeah, my mom,
Right.
I'm not like I don't think my mom would say I'm funny. I mean, I don't know.
That is crazy, bro.
I don't think she'd say I'm funny. I think she would say I'm a kind guy,
Facts.
but I'm also she says this a lot, but she don't mean it. Like irresponsible.
Oh nah.
Like you know how you like that word is just thrown around.
It really is.
Like it's like okay, like I remember this one time she asked me to bring the shopping cart out, and I forgot. I forgot to bring the shopping cart out. She was like, "Yo, like I should do one thing." I'm like, I gotta go. Like I completely forgot. She was like, "Yo, mad irresponsible." I'm like, "What the fuck?"
So she thinks you're irresponsible.
Yeah, like it's
Oh,
just
you're
little
guilt
things, but
tripping you.
she knows that like if I'm like dedicated to get something done, I'll get
Yeah.
it done.
You do the job.
But it's just little things, shit like that.
I'm looking the same way. But it's because I'll be on my own timing. I'll be on
Exactly,
my
I'll be on my own
timing,
timing. Like that's it.
that's really what
There
it
be
is.
shit that she be asking me to do. She be like, and it's just like regular. 'cause
I'll
my,
do
my
it,
mom's
but just
I
when I
feel like
want.
that's Latino parents though.
No,
They
literally.
just be like,
Expect
man,
it.
yeah,
you're
yeah.
disrespectful.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
Yeah.
you didn't even say nothing.
Exactly.
She's my mom is elderly though. She's like older,
Yeah.
so she just like she be on the phone. She be on Facebook, and she
Of course,
Same.
Facebook.
she still don't know how to do shit. So
Same,
she be
same.
asking me to do shit
Bro.
on the phone. Like
I've been telling my parents for the longest, like, so my mom does a lot of like house cleaning and she's very good at it. And she does it with my sister, so I was like, why don't you guys capitalize off the like the mother and like daughter relationship
that'd be fine.
and try and make like not like a company. You could do like a sole proprietorship, which is basically like, personal income, but like a page, like try to work with
Yeah.
social media.
Yeah.
Like make some like trendy like videos and shit. Like doing like daughter and mom cleaning.
Yeah, that would pop off for real.
But my mom doesn't know how to use social media, like in my pause, bro. So it's tough, Yeah, social media is definitely like the wave in terms of like expanding, let's say, a business
Yeah,
or like
your brand.
brand influencer,
It's
like
absolutely
her case.
necessary to grow your
Um,
image.
Was it Lily? I can't remember when I said like attention to new oil.
Mhm.
You know, I mean TikTok kind of like fucked up our like attention spans.
Low key.
Literally,
Yeah,
dude.
But I
Sure.
love TikTok.
So it's so
funny.
important.
I love it.
It's so important, like making like a good ass hook.
100%. I just peeped on your Instagram. You just recently graduate?
Yeah, I just
Oh, shit.
graduated.
Yeah,
I'm quite glad for you.
congratulations.
Congratulations.
That's
Thank God
big
it's
shit.
over.
What'd you graduate? Like, what major?
Digital marketing.
Oh, shit.
Fire.
I'm in school for
Yeah.
digital marketing. That shit, like,
I can't.
was a good-
I'm so grateful that it's over. I'm so grateful for the experience.
College is
And
nice.
I feel like, I don't know, once it's over, you feel so proud.
no, yeah. It's gonna take me a little more time than usual, but I'm gonna get it done. I don't know when, but
As
I'll
long
get
as
that
you
shit
get it
done.
done, it doesn't
If you
matter.
guys-
As long as you get
I have
it
a
done.
question. If you guys had the chance to go to a party school, would you?
To go
I
to
was
a
If
this
I
party?
would
close.
go back in time, hell yeah.
I was this
No,
close.
I
honestly,
would've
no.
went.
Hell no.
I was gonna go Albany,
Absolutely
bro.
not.
But if I did, it shit would make
I
me
feel
I would
depressed
have
like-
as
went,
fuck.
but my life would have been completely different. So I don't know if I could actually commit to that answer. Because I do love my life
Yeah.
right now.
Now speaking on that, that's very true. Cause so right at the time when I was about to graduate high school, I didn't know what the fuck I wanted to do in my life. I was not even a sneakerhead. Like I literally did not know like what I want to do. And it made me like kind of like sad seeing all like I'm happy for like my friends going to like really nice colleges and I didn't, and it made me think like damn, like I was
get
this
it.
close going to Albany because I was gonna go for the college for the experience and have fun and all that shit, but kind of glad that I didn't because I went to John Day in the city And I feel like, let's say even if I start reselling, like with my business, my hand souls, it would have been a lot more different because I'm in a whole different like city, you know, like hours away from New York.
No, 100%.
You know, and my business facility in Manhattan, you know, so it's kind of like, imagine, like it's so important, like you'll like literally think the decision you make
Everything
like
does
won't
happen for a
won't
reason,
like
though.
affect you in the long run. But like I am so certain that if I went to Albany, I would have had a good ass time. But I don't think my handsels.
No,
I don't think
100%.
I would. I don't think I would be here today.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
Straight up.
That's how I feel about party schools. I feel like I wouldn't have the experiences that I've had if I wasn't in that school. I feel like my mindset would just be like party, 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 party.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know anything about like relationships with people. I probably wouldn't even be here. I'd probably be just like
Exactly.
chilling in my
Don't get me
crib,
wrong, you gotta-
depressed or
yeah.
some shit. Like, and
It's
a lot of
intriguing to think about though, because you see all your friends that went to these party schools having an amazing experience, and I went to Baruch,
Yeah.
and we don't really have like crazy
Yeah.
parties at Baruch, so I'd be seeing people at like these
Y'all
parties
go-
and
y'all
these
go.
big events,
Hell yeah.
funneling beers and like having
Yeah,
a
yeah,
crazy,
crazy
time.
time.
But then I realized I probably would have got distracted.
100%.
In your
100%.
ears,
In
got
your
no-
experience.
You just graduated. And let's just like when you guys went to college, right? Did you guys ever go to a party school for like a
No,
weekend?
I jumped
Nah,
out.
I went-
I
I
got
went-
invited, but I was like, nah,
Yo,
I'm
I
good.
went to
I'm good off
UMass.
that.
Dog, I went to UMass, man, and it was so lit.
Really?
It felt like a Project X type movie. Like,
That's
It
funny.
feels
dude,
surreal.
like we went to a house party on Halloween, and
That shit had
like
to be
I
amazing.
put fake tats, and I remember like
Oh,
people
God, I
come up
remember
to
the
me and be like, "Yo,
pictures.
like, are you a rapper or something?" Like I was like, "What the fuck?"
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? It was crazy, dude. And I remember I used to get like so lit with my boys and shit. Funny story, Nick. I am sorry I'm putting you on blast, but they gotta hear it. It's the funniest story, bro.
Oh no.
So the house party got shut down, right? It was in Halloween, right? And we're like trying to gather like the boys, like, you know, our group. It was like a group of 20 people, bro. You know, coming from Pittsburgh or whatever it's called, New York, and blah, blah. Right? Trying to find like where we are because the party got shut down. We got most of the group, but we were missing one kid,
Oh no.
our boy Nick.
Damn.
Right?
That's crazy.
And we're like, yo, where the fuck is Nick? Right? And we were worried because it's like,
So many
You're the
people.
whole different
you don't know
city.
anybody.
don't know nobody.
So many people at the
We're
party.
drunk, lit. Like, you don't know, like, if you got abducted or some shit. So, like, we're, like, looking around and shit, like, looking for this dude. And we're like, yo, what the fuck? And we go to Wawa to get, like, some eats. Because, like, we need to sober up. And, like, we're dead serious. Like, yo, that's our boy. Like, hope he's okay. All right, we get a notification in the group chat. This man is literally in the crib with a girl. And he takes a picture of the bathroom, like hugging
my
and shit, hugging up. And he's, like, mad lipstick on his cheeks and everything. That shit
Yeah,
is
oh my
so
God.
funny. So
Yeah,
I'm
we're
like,
so-
oh, you there? I bet.
You there?
Just be safe, you know what I'm saying? Just text us when you wake up, you know. But yeah, he texted in the morning. He was like, yeah, bro, it's this lovely lady, you know. She
Lovely
invited me
lady.
over and we had a good time. That's about it.
That's what it matters.
Yeah, well, it was crazy, dude. 'Cause
At
I
least he was safe.
huh?
At least he was safe.
Yeah,
Nah,
OD,
yeah,
bro.
exactly.
Like,
At least he let you know where he was.
yeah. I mean, to be fair, like, I was surprised because, like, he was lit. Nick, man, when he gets, like, lit, it's
That's
funny,
fucking
bro.
hilarious.
It's a character, man. I mean, we're all characters when we're lit, I would say, so.
I agree.
Yeah,
But-
I got you with the next question. You guys ready?
Yeah.
All right, so shout out to Vic. She's helping me with the questions. Always looking out. So this is a good one that she sent. She said, "What's the pettiest reason you decided to stop entertaining someone?"
Pettiest?
Yeah, like the pettiest reason you decided to stop.
Damn. The pettiest reason.
Let's see.
I could start it off.
All right.
Yeah, please do.
Start it off.
I
Start it off.
can't
Gotta
think,
find
bro.
something.
So there's this one girl. She was mad cool, and I spoke about her before, but she flew me out to Buffalo.
She flew you out.
She flew you out?
and
Yeah.
and you stopped talking to her. No.
Bro, I gotta
A
take
girl
some notes,
flying you out
bud.
is crazy. First of
Yeah,
all.
she flew me out. I never met her before, whatever. She was mad cool. She was cute. She dressed nice. I didn't like the way she kissed me.
That's
my
really
God.
why.
Yeah,
I
like
mean, honestly, that's a little valid though.
That is. It's not that petty.
That's
I don't
just
feel like that's-
chemistry. If you don't feel it.
yeah, I didn't like the way she kissed me, and then there was like also little things like after that, like some like stupid shit. She got tight of me one time because, whatever, we're like in Canada, and I'm getting into the car about to leave. She's standing outside of her car door, and she's like, "You're not gonna open the door for me?"
I mean, I
I
would do the
just- I just
same.
similar
I
situation
know.
like
like
that.
to Buffalo. Just waiting for the
Exactly.
door to be open.
Exactly.
Damn.
But like I'm if I'm being honest, usually I don't need to open a door for a shorty. I'm talking about like a car door. Like I've never done that. Like if we get into an
get
Uber,
the hell outta here
yeah.
with
Nah,
that.
but shotgun.
Absolutely not. You, absolutely yes. You open no matter what door it is. You open the door for the
Yeah,
shorty. If she flew you out to
free.
Buffalo and
Especially
you're acting
with
like
the
this, absolutely.
Acting
not.
like what? We was perfectly fine.
yeah.
All I did was forget to open the door for her. And then
I
but
know.
since then,
you should
when she
open the
told me that, and I was in the car with her, I'm like,
It's the little things.
that's the thing. It's the little things. So since then, I realized that, and I've been doing it since
Since?
then. And I remember telling her like, oh, okay, like now it's gonna separate me from the pack, like
Nah,
it's separate me from
100%.
everybody else. And then,
Yeah.
but she also caught a crazy attitude over that. I'm like, damn, I didn't like that either. Like, if you want something done, how am I supposed to know if you don't tell me?
She lives in Buffalo, right?
No, she went to school in Buffalo.
Okay, I was about to say because Buffalo.
Like what are the things she wanted done though? Is a question.
That's the thing.
It's
I
her
don't know because she
favorite
didn't tell
name.
me. I don't know because she didn't tell me. You know,
I don't
but the
know.
thing
I
is,
would have to talk to
also-
her because I feel like maybe you're
Maybe
you're
there's a
slow.
little bit more to this.
Yeah, exactly.
Now I'm
I feel
slow.
like-
Than that's been
Yeah,
said.
exactly.
but
I'm on your
on
side,
top
bro.
of that,
Don't worry.
on top of that, what happened? I forgot. Oh no! On top of that, I told her like, "Yo, I'm not looking for anything serious."
So
So,
But she was also upset at me and catching attitude because she wanted something serious.
oh.
Even when I
Okay,
told her
I
I
see.
didn't.
Communication then.
See what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
So
No, I think he made it.
It'd be like that though. Some people don't know how to
pretty
take
clear.
outs, and that's really the truth. People don't know how to take
Yeah.
outs. People don't know how to
Yeah.
accept things from people, especially if it's being communicated.
true.
No, I get
No,
that.
man.
I 100% get that.
But that's my answer. The way she kissed me, that was a deal breaker for me.
It's a bit
That's valid though.
Yeah.
You have all the right.
I wouldn't. I don't think I had like something in my life that was like petty, but there's this one girl, dude. Like, she was already really weird. She like had like very stalkerish vibes.
Oh, no.
Stalkers, right?
Yeah, bro. And I'll get to that in a bit, but essentially, she ran into me in the street, and she wanted to like hang out. So like, sure, whatever, right?
Yeah.
We go to a dinner date, right? And usually I do not mind. Like usually my rule of code is like I like paying for the like expenses of the girl. That's just how I
As
am.
you
100%.
should.
You know,
Yeah.
gentleman stuff. I mean, I look at myself as a traditional man, but so we go, we eat, right? And she was already like had a really nasty attitude, and she was kind of like very low key. Like she was saying how like, oh, how does it feel like hanging out with these ghetto rappers? I'm like, the fuck?
Damn.
Yeah. So I was like,
So she was like stuck up by.
yeah, she was a little stuck up, you
no.
know, and so basically like that ticked me off already right there.
Yeah.
And I was gonna break my code and not pay for it. I was just like, yo, let's split, because I knew damn well I was
Yeah.
never gonna see her again.
So you split. Wait, you
I,
invited her
I was,
out?
no.
I
I was gonna split, because I didn't want to pay for. You had a question?
Yeah. Wait, you guys went on a date? Or
Yes.
Yeah, they were
You
on
invited
a
her
date.
out on a date,
Yeah.
and you made her pay half.
I'll get that in a bit.
What?
No. Hold up. I was thinking in my head to make it clear. Anyway, it's because like, you know, I was just like, I already know like the outcome. I was never gonna see her again.
Okay.
And she was rude, in my opinion. Bit condescending, all that. So we're getting towards the end, and right when I called for a check, she was like, "Okay, so you're gonna pay for the bill, right? Because I'm not gonna let you smash if you don't."
She's so
Oh my
mad.
Yes.
She
I
said
remember
that?
the story.
Yes.
Damn.
And Tab took a vouch, because I literally called her after.
no,
I'm
it's
like,
fine,
He
yeah.
called me right after it, and he was on his way home, and he was like, "My phone's about to die. I just left." Like, I
yeah,
left,
bro. Yo,
I left Shawty inside the restaurant.
yeah,
would've
I
said
literally
that.
was like, I was so dumbfounded, bro. But I was like, yo,
She
dog,
went crazy.
I am not paying
That's
for this shit,
crazy.
and I know she got money anyway, so like, it's not like she has a credit card or something. So I was like, you know, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm not feeling well, and I just
He
left.
just dipped.
You left on the bill like she paid the whole
Yes,
thing.
yes.
I
he
don't know.
did.
I think she did. I hope so. I don't know if she got arrested, but I don't know.
When
I don't
she
fucking care.
did too.
Yo.
Yeah,
But-
I would have low-key done. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just like
I think I would.
the only reason I consider myself to be a nice guy, you know, and
But she went crazy.
I
with that.
my first impression of her, I didn't really want to like go out and get to know her and go on a date because like she was, you know, but it's like, you know, she was like very persistent, so I was like, sure, why not?
Yeah.
And now it makes me even more clear. I gotta be more picky.
Nah,
Wow.
this is the
You
thing.
know,
Nah, I would
so-
have done the same thing. She went crazy. She said, if you don't pay the bill, I'm not
Yeah,
fucking-"
wailing.
What? That was
Wow,
Yeah,
bro.
that's
Crazy.
crazy.
That's
So,
like overstepped.
Yeah,
Like
and then
you shouldn't even have to say that.
Exactly.
Word.
That should just be a given.
And then after that, bro, she was like, like I was ignoring her and shit, and she was like, fucking sending like threats and shit, like, oh, I'm gonna go message your mom, So,
Yeah.
and she
Nah.
like found my
Message
mom
your mom is
Instagram. Weird,
crazy.
bro. She's like crazy, bro.
Yeah, no, you did the right thing.
And then
Yeah,
she
yeah,
was
yeah,
saying
yeah.
how
That's your
like she was
bullet.
calling me
Yeah.
like she was like, oh you.
She's gonna see this.
You're yeah, bro. Fucking
She's
kid.
gonna come at you.
Yeah, bro. I don't go fucking care, bro. Like, yo, she was wilding, bro. She was like low key racing and shit. Like,
Wow.
but yeah. But basically, to answer your question though, it's not. You could consider it petty, but it's for like petty for the right reasons. Cause I'm
No,
consider.
I
generally,
don't think that's petty. That's just like something like that. Like,
yeah, I don't consider myself to be
that.
a petty person, but like, if you look on in paper, like without any context, you'll assume it's petty. So like,
Yeah,
I guess
Yeah.
you
I
know,
can see that.
I'm a very picky guy, and also too like it's just like first impression is very important.
No, 100%.
So I decided to give it a second chance because the first impression was terrible.
So you gave her a second chance after that?
Yeah, so
Oh.
you know what's the funny
went
thing? You know how
crazy.
so she slid in my DM. She said, "Yo, you trying to get dinner?" I'm like,
You did not tell me.
"Yes, I swear to God, bro. I swear to God." She's like, "Yo, you trying to get dinner?" I'm like,
after you.
I didn't
Yeah.
I didn't respond. I was gonna respond, but I was just busy, and I like to when I text people, I like to text people when like I'm like not doing stuff because like I like to be mentally there
Yeah.
when I'm
Yeah.
like sending messages. And she said that, and she unsent it like literally 8 hours later after
a
I didn't
loser.
respond. I was gonna respond.
It's a big L for you. Sis.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry.
So yeah, it's kind of crazy. It doesn't seem
That's
believable.
insane.
100% happened, bro. Like it fucking nuts.
That's
Nah, I
insane.
believe you.
I could
Yeah.
vouch for you. I mean, you called me right after, so.
Yeah, she went crazy.
What about you, Tabitha?
I love women though. They're
Oh
wrong.
my god. The pettiest reason I stopped talking to someone, I don't know if it would be considered petty, but I went on a date with a guy and he was making fun of someone that was at the restaurant, and he thought it would be funny to make fun of someone that was there, and I was just so unattracted
Yeah.
That is
to
unattractive.
that because it's like, why do you hold yourself in such a high regard that you can disrespect someone that you don't even know?
No,
So then to me, it wasn't funny, and he knew it.
Wow.
And he got the hint, and then his smile suddenly was like, because he knew
that's
he
good for
fucked
him,
up.
though. Fuck that.
But
So-
that's a red flag. Like if you are not kind to people, that's my biggest turn off.
No,
Like,
yeah,
Did
sure.
I can't.
did you call them off on spot, right?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I did.
I
call
think
him.
women that like will
Can't let
call
that
you
slide.
out is sexy, bro. Like
I
they're
mean,
like
I'm gonna
if
call
they
anybody
wildin',
out.
bro.
Like,
I'm gonna
If
always put you in
if
your
I'm
Yeah,
not
right.
doing well,
Always.
I expect my woman to be like, yo, you're fucking wildin'.
Yeah,
Or like, yo,
yeah,
you gotta do
100%.
better. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean,
like,
the right person's gonna tell you that. The wrong person.
Yeah,
Like,
so-
they want to see you be the best.
and you know what's
version
funny
of
too? Like usually, like I never really had that experience until recently. You know, so like when that shit happens, bro, it just grants me respect. Cause like ideally, like when I do get a girlfriend, like when I'm like mentally there, I would like for my woman to like be my rock and like
no.
check on
Yeah.
me when I'm doing the
Of
wrong
course.
things. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, it's definitely ideal. I would say.
Felt that.
You know.
Let me
about
take
you?
my little sip.
You gonna take it out?
Uh-oh.
I want to hear this.
No, it's not. It's mine. Is not that serious, but
It's probably funny though.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
it's
I'm
not
sure-
funny at
Oh,
all.
what
Like
is it?
I've had like a couple like icks and like little pettiness,
Yeah.
but I can't really remember. But I'm gonna say the one that I do remember. I hate men that say little white lies. Like, why are you lying about like? You said you went to go pick something up and you said you weren't there. Like, why? What are you lying about? Like the smallest things that like ticks
Yeah,
me
that's a
off.
red
Like,
flag.
just like lying about these smallest things. It's just like why? So with him it was so many times and I would confront him about like how you're saying you would want somebody to like let you know on the spot when you're fucking up. So
Yeah.
like there was I don't remember exactly like how many times he done it, but that man used to lie about the smallest shit and I used to catch him. I wouldn't say anything. I would just like keep my mouth shut, just like tally the points, like, but all right. Strike 5, all right, you out. Like, you're lying too much. And it's like, and then I would tell him about it. He'd be like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm not lying. I'm like,
Oh,
you're not lying? Like, and I would like give proof points. I would send screenshots. He's like, no, but this. And it's just like, okay, bye, I'm out. And
Yeah.
one thing about me, I don't even warn you. I just be like, this is not working out. Goodbye, I'm out.
Yeah,
That's
I
really- that's
yeah,
really
I
my
agree.
You have to.
And also too, I just don't think like if you got like
And as a man,
it
what
can
are
be
you lying
yeah,
about?
it can be repetitive like nonsense, and I feel like
Not be
obviously
petty
like I
lies,
want to
but what
blame
you
that.
had
I want
for
to
breakfast.
No, it
Like,
literally
why are
be
you
the
lying
small.
that you had a waffle when
Exactly.
you had an egg?
Okay.
Exactly. It literally be like shit like that, and it's just like if you lie about little shit, imagine like later on in the future. Like
Exactly.
I just can't do
Absolutely.
it. I just couldn't do it. And then there was one time he kind of like admitted to it. He was like, yeah, like I lied. I'm just like, yeah, you gotta go,
yeah,
sir.
fuck that.
You gotta
And it'd
go.
be the cute guys.
Like you said, out to the other sis, out to that dude.
Yeah, exactly. I
You know?
just can't do that.
Yeah.
So to spin off that question,
Oh shit.
How do you guys feel about the dating pool lately?
Dating pool.
Like the dating scene. How do you
Oh
guys
my
feel about it
God.
lately?
I'm tired of the whole phase. Done. You know, donezo. You know. Yeah. That's just straight up question. Like, not. I mean, straight up answer. I meant to say. I would say like. Yeah, what am I thinking? Yeah, word. That's it. That's the answer right there.
That's it?
You're
Facts,
done
yeah.
it. You're
Damn.
done.
Yeah, yeah. I think like the dating scene is like kind of whack now. You know.
Okay.
All right.
You know. I mean, it's definitely good to have your phone when you're young, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I'm like in a different zone right now. So it's like, you know, I'm really, really keen on like, you know, being successful, whether it's financially, mentally, and all that. And I feel like if I'm gonna bring any other woman to the equation, she gotta be somebody special. And obviously, somebody that I'm like seeing or like dating and whatnot. Like not seeing like you could be seeing somebody that's serious, but like seeing somebody like you're messing around with, it's like I just keep that separate, you know.
Yeah.
Want to add that to the equation, but right now, like I'm chilling. I'm not really in pool and all that
Yeah.
stuff.
Can't relate.
In terms of like the dating pool, I feel like it's less about that and more about like who you are as an like an individual and your mindset, because I believe in manifestation and law of attraction. I feel like you attract into your life like what you're able to project, like the vibration that you're
Yeah,
on.
100%.
And it's less about the dating pool and who you are, because if you're an amazing person that has these values that you've already set and these standards that are deal breakers, you're going to find your person, because it weeds out the unnecessary people and kind of puts the spotlight on those you should be looking at and giving a chance.
Damn.
Appreciate.
Check out her YouTube channel.
Not
She
really.
goes way deep on that.
Well, for me, I feel like it all depends, like where you are in your life. Like how you're saying in your life right now, you're just like worried about your financial, how you are emotionally. And for you, you're like you're big on law of attraction. So I guess it all depends where you are in your life. For me, I think I'm just flowing with life. So whatever comes, comes. Whatever goes, goes. And that's my life right now, honestly. And how I take it as it's all an experience. So like if the guy last month I didn't like him, there's always gonna be another one. There's always men. There's always people that are willing to experience like who you are as an individual. But I'm saying like you have to, like, it all depends on where you are in your life, honestly. Because like me last year, I would be like, hell no, I'm not dating anybody. Like I'm dolo. Like I'm not talking to nobody. But I'm in a different place in my life where it's like, just experience people for who they are and vice versa. And if you don't fuck with me, you can't fuck with me. And that's all. That's all it is.
What would you think?
I think the dating scene is scary.
I agree.
Scary.
Yeah.
I agree.
It's definitely scary. I
I feel like, but it's only scary, I feel like, if you're going in with the intention to, like, meet somebody and fall in love right away. Like, you can't have these expectations. Like, you can't just, like, go dating and expect, okay, this is the only person I have to fall in love with. Like, I have to, like, I have to have something with this person. I need to be with this person for 2 years. Like, no, for me, when I go into dating, like, the dating scene, it's like, let's see what this person's about. Let's see if I like what he's about or she's about. Like, that's really
Yeah,
what
I
it
like
is.
that. I feel like a lot of people worry about like if the other person like likes them,
Yeah, exactly.
and they don't even take a second to think about like, does this person
It's
have like the
me? Yeah,
attributes I'm
exactly.
looking for?
Yeah, exactly.
that's
that's
what
probably why
I'm
you
saying
said
it's
so.
scary in terms of like I feel like you have to find the right person with a good head on their shoulders.
Yeah.
No,
That in terms
That's
of
very
that.
rare.
In terms of that, because like it's like everybody's just going with the flow.
No, yeah.
The same, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
we could agree. Yeah.
I just don't have time for the bullshit. So that's why it's like it's scary because one, I'm wasting time.
You don't
I'm
wanna
wasting my
waste
energy.
time.
I'm wasting certain things that I can't get back. So
Yeah,
I'm not.
you're right, 100%.
I'm
But
not
then
really
you
trying to
also,
waste that.
You have to, like, when you go into the dating scene, you have to think about that. It's like a risk, kind of.
100%.
Am I wasting my time? I'm gonna go in it like I might be wasting my time. I might not be wasting my time. You know, you have to like go into that mindset and be prepared for whatever it is. But then you also have to take a step back and be like, hold on, this person's not the person for me. Let me take a step back and go do what I got to do. This person's just not it.
Exactly.
You got to
Yeah.
learn how to like differentiate that shit. Like, and it's hard because it's like you have like temptations. Like, oh, he got money. I'm trying to chill with him, but he's not doing you right mentally.
Yeah.
You know, that's what's
Yeah.
important. Without nothing in your mind or mentally, like nothing else should matter. Well, for me personally,
100%.
honestly.
I think we all agree that looking for love is not gonna come, but it's like kind of like, you know, when you least expect it, it comes
No,
around. You know,
I agree.
that's definitely the way
Yeah.
we, you know, it's a law of attraction pretty much. You know, it's kind of like, you know, you're not gonna find love looking for it, but it'll come.
I feel
It's
like a lot of
it
people don't
kinda-
do the work though.
Yeah, what?
A lot of people don't do the work
Yeah.
before getting.
You gotta
into
work
the
on
dating.
yourself.
Self-work,
Exactly.
self-work.
I think
Yeah,
that
you
being
gotta
your best
love
self will find the best
You really do.
so and so.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's crazy how like the world works.
No,
You know what I'm
100%.
saying? Not the world. That's the wrong word I'm looking for. But let's just assume love. It's crazy how love works. Clearly.
So then, how do you know there's a true connection? Like, what have you guys experienced to know, like, there's a true connection between you and
Oh
partner?
shit.
True connection.
When you feel like they're your peace, when you
Facts.
can come home to someone, have your chaotic day, you're doing your career, they're doing theirs, but when you come home, you feel at peace. I feel like that.
I agree.
That's how you know that connection, when they feel like home, no matter where you travel with them in the world, you're still home with them.
She took my answer. I was pretty much gonna say the same thing. I would agree.
I don't know. Like, I feel like I've like experienced like some connections, but it hasn't been like a long time. So I don't want to
Yeah.
answer that yet because I haven't. Like, I've had like connections, but it was like it's only like at a party, and that's the connection. That's it. Because you're both drunk.
What's your longest relationship?
6 years.
Damn.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was in a
Fucking
full
easily.
blown married relationship.
You were married?
No.
Oh,
I
wasn't
say
sick.
married because I was like that was the only thing. Like I
Yeah,
thought like
that
I
was
was
your
just
mindset.
that's all like that's all I knew honestly.
Yeah.
But my longest relationship was 6 years. I've been single for 2 years now.
Wow.
So this is why I'm in my phase and I was talking about.
Wow.
But yeah. But connection wise, I guess like I don't know, you just feel that shit. You can't really describe
Yeah,
that
you
shit.
can't.
There's
Yeah.
no science to love. There's no science. People always trying to find an equation to this.
I
There's
feel-
no equation. There's no science to it. You just feel it. That's all I
Just
gotta say.
feel it.
I feel like well, my personal experience, I feel like when I felt connection is when I felt like I knew them my entire life when I met them. Kind of like that soulmate shit.
I see
Some
what you're trying to
cringe
say.
shit, but like I don't know. It's just like it's when sparks fly. It's kind of like the first things that come out of your mouth
Yeah.
is like something. It's like a commonality. So it's like kind of like that's my way of looking at it. Like I feel like as soon as I like make my move, let's say it's like a girl I find beautiful, like you fall in love, talk, next thing you know, like sparks fly. It's like kind of like holy shit.
It kinda
Feels like I
sucks,
known
though,
like
sometimes.
an hour goes by and it feels like you known her forever.
Yeah,
That's
you
a
don't want the
fact.
conversation
know?
to stop.
Exactly.
That's the thing with me. Like it just has happened to me. Like we have 2 conversations. I'm just like next.
Yeah.
So you get bored easily?
Exactly. I do get bored easily, unfortunately.
Damn. That's tough.
Well, you need somebody to
a
keep you on your
LD.
toes.
No,
then.
literally, that's
That's
me.
tough.
To keep you on your toes. There's nothing wrong with that.
It's okay. This is what I'm trying to say. Like this is why I'm experiencing people to see what I like
What
and what
you
I
like.
don't like. That's what my life is about right now.
That's good.
No.
Personally, I'm in a relationship right now.
Okay.
I remember when we first met up. We met up at this rooftop, and just like automatically it was just wavy, like conversation, like getting to know her. She's getting to know me. We're just kicking it off, and since then, like we just been talking every day, getting to know each other, and then eventually we got to the point where we were exclusively dating, and then when we were exclusively dating, I flew out to Puerto Rico,
Hey,
and then I actually met my girl from Puerto Rico.
Oh, that's vibes. That's
So.
that's nice.
And then since then, everything is good. Everything is cool. Like I can't complain. So
Oh, congrats to you.
That sounds
Thank you.
beautiful.
thank you.
Damn.
I'll make a whole grown man cry.
But
I'm gonna get on an episode
I'm a
too.
lover girl though. At heart, I am, but just not right now.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna say.
I really,
Sorry.
yeah, I'm for some time, I always had this alter ego that like, like kind of like alpha male, blah blah. But deep down, I'm a lover boy, bro.
No, I feel like
Straight
we all
up.
are as humans. Like that's what we crave and desire, love.
Yeah, that connection. We all want it.
Like it's kind of like you, like let's say you're seeing somebody and you just want the best for them. Oh, my voice cracked crazy, god damn. Yeah, nah, you just like want the best for them. It's like kind of like you just want to hold them tight and be like, you'll be okay with me, like
Yeah.
show you the world.
Yeah.
You know?
You just want somebody that holds you down at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
All right, you guys ready?
Facts.
Let's do it.
All right. If you can go back and give your 18-year-old self advice, what would it be? But how's like if you don't mind me asking, like you're 23,
Yeah.
I'm 24.
23.
23? Wow,
You?
How old are you?
25.
23.
Okay, so then just continue with the
18-year-old
question.
self.
You're 18 years old. You're young yourself. You know what I'm saying? You're 23 now, so 5 years have passed.
Okay.
So
I would say take your time, one, and you're gonna be fine. Like everything's gonna play out, and you're gonna be fine. Literally, that's what I would tell myself,
I agree.
and I still tell myself that.
That's a good answer. I think that my answer would be when someone shows you who they are, believe them.
Oh, yeah.
I think that I'm a really empathetic person, and
So deep ass
I feel
shit.
like I give people a lot of chances in the past. Not anymore.
Yeah.
I've grown a lot mentally.
Take people for what it is.
But take people at face value for who they show you they are, and stop putting in your mind a picture of who you believe they could be, or who you believe they are.
It's
Just
just
really
like what we were
analyze
talking
who they
about.
truly are, so you don't get disappointed.
It's just
Deep.
expectations, like we were talking
Deep.
about.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. For me, I feel like I've been battling anxiety my whole life. Something that I slightly struggle with, but it's been better. Especially in business and life, is like my mind goes 1,000 miles per hour. So I'm trying to like take things a lot more patiently. So if I was to tell myself 18 years, and like the first step is acknowledging like what you gotta do. So like thankfully it's been better. But if I was to tell him something, I'd be like, everything will be all right. Be patient. Take things day by day. Leave it at
Literally,
that.
I got that shit tattooed on my rib. One day
Damn.
at a
What
time.
does it
Take
say?
it day by day. One day at a
I'm a
time.
psych reader.
one day at a time.
Yeah. Wait, one more thing I would tell myself is stay true to yourself. No matter where you are, what situation, who you with, stay true to yourself. Always. If I can't do that, then I'm not being me.
Yeah.
I
What
feel
about you,
you.
Carlos?
Me, you know, I think I would tell myself to appreciate those around me a lot more. Like, I feel like we take that for granted. Well, I personally, I took it for granted. Like, being able to spend time with, I don't know, like my dad or like my aunt or like my mother, whatever the case may be. Because it's like, yeah, we see them every day, but do we like actually like really hang out with them?
Sit them,
You know what I'm
talk to
saying?
them, have
Like,
conversations with them.
like enjoy and spend time with each other and shit
Oh,
like that.
yeah.
So, because not only that, like my parents, they're like older than me, so I don't know how old your parents are. But they're probably like 40s or some shit. My mom is like 60, so I got like 20 years of like
Yeah.
not being able to like hang out with her, whatever the case may be, and so I think about that all the time. And then unfortunately, my father passed away too.
Oh my God.
So because of that, that also made me realize like, yo, like I gotta spend. I wish I would have had spent more time like with him because now I can't. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like appreciate those around you. Like that's pretty much it.
That's
So
good. Good thing. It's a good
Agree.
point.
yeah,
100%.
Would you say you're a mama's boy?
hell yeah.
Facts, me too.
You are? Are you the
Yeah.
only child or what?
No, I'm out of on my mom's side. It's 6 of us,
Damn. That's a lot of kids.
but I'm the smallest one. I'm the youngest
Oh,
one. So I'm the
Oh,
youngest
so you're
one.
the baby.
I remember,
Yeah.
I remember I was in the club and I overheard these group of girls like, be like, "Oh my God, you're the mama's boy." Ew. I'm like,
Yeah.
Mama's boys are the
Nah, but
best.
there's a
It all
certain
depends.
Yeah, there's
Depends.
there's tiers to it.
Depends.
You
There's
don't wanna be
tiers to
on
it.
one
Yeah.
extreme or another.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
it's
just
not
a
like-
man that
Yeah,
yeah,
appreciates
it's
his
not like
mother.
you're 40 years old and you're living with your mom still.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
not doing
but
No,
I
shit.
it all
love my
depends.
mother.
This all depends. Some guys don't know how to differentiate their girlfriend, and then that's
From their
mom.
mother, yeah,
Exactly.
that-
And
that's
that
when
shit
they
is
drag
annoying.
it.
And it's like
Huh?
you're fighting for your space. You're fighting for like the attention. Because I don't know. It all depends. Honestly,
Yeah.
No, I
that's
agree.
all I'm
I
saying.
agree. No.
It all depends.
you
I love
mean?
it though. I love it because that means a guy knows how to treat a girl.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh,
I
yeah,
love
for
it
sure.
on that part.
I was-
But there's things that are extensive, and it's just like,
Yeah.
okay, there's no boundaries between your mom and I.
I feel like my mom has taught me how to look for like when a woman comes around.
Yeah.
You know, put it this way, I'm currently seeing somebody right now, so it's like kind of like my mom has taught me like to really weed out the bad things from the good things. So I think that it's very important to have like a good relationship with your mother.
Yeah, no,
you know?
100%.
And it goes both sides too. I think when a woman has a good relationship with a father, it's good.
Yeah.
Because then good, she could look out for like what's from a bad guy to a good guy, and make the rational decision on whether to take this guy seriously and not. How to so a lot of guys unfortunately disrespect women, and sometimes they put up with it.
Yeah.
Don't do nothing about
I've
it.
That's
seen-
one thing I
I've
don't
seen that.
tolerate.
Yeah.
Disrespect.
Yeah.
Well, I went to the bar the other day, and like I don't know this bartender, but my friend knew the bartender, and he comes at me and he's like, just giving me mass stink attitude. You ever like met a guy and he's giving hater energy? Like,
Yeah.
sir, I don't know you. Like, what do you like? giving this, and like, this is how you were taught to treat women. And she's like, first of all, you don't even know my name. You don't know where I'm from. I was like, I'm gonna give it to you because you're my friend's friend. But if you were somebody else, like, you're doing too much. Like, he was so rude. He's like, shots on you, like, this on you. I'm like,
Oh, hell no, you better get your wallet out your broke ass.
no,
or
like, he was
drinks
bugging
on
out.
me.
He's like, I was, like, dancing. He's like, why are you, like, he was just being mass stink. And I'm just
Oh,
like,
hell no.
I don't, it was acting like a
with
girl.
me.
Like, literally, that's how it was.
Yeah, that's too
Bad
much.
vibes. I just couldn't deal with that sassy annoyingness. And
That's-
he was a grown man. He was 30 years old.
30?
Like, yes.
Oh, I'm
It was so...
That is scary.
No,
Oh
it was
my
bad.
God.
It was. And I was just like,
30.
why? I felt bullied, honestly. Like, I literally felt bullied. Honestly. I'm not even gonna hold you. I was just like quiet to myself. Like, okay, I guess.
Did you buy the shots?
No, I didn't buy the shots. He bought the shots. The bartender, he
I was
got
gonna say,
it. Like, that
dang.
was on him. Fuck out of here. You're bugging out.
I got another question for y'all. Ready? This is for you because I know, well, this is for everybody,
Okay.
but I know you have Manhattan Soul, so this is completely on topic.
Okay.
But what is the greatest sneaker of all time? Anybody can go.
Well, I would say honestly, like, I don't really have a favorite sneaker, but like the sneaker that means most to me is two sneakers. One is the Dunk Low Brazils.
Those
Okay.
are so
I'm Brazilian.
cute.
I love
Yeah,
those. They're beat up. I'm probably gonna get another pair. I love, I'm very patriotic for Brazil. And it's funny because my dad always like, oh, you was born in America, you have so many rights, be patriotic about the United States. I'm like, fuck the United States. I love Brazil.
And I'd be
You
like
know what I'm
that,
saying?
though.
Although I wouldn't move there and live there, but like I love Brazil.
You
man.
jacket.
Yeah,
Same way
exactly.
with
I'm
me.
very
I'm
patriotic when it
proud.
comes to Brazil. So that's one. And then the second one, so it's like the black off-white Air Forces. Those were my first shoe that I made real dough. I flipped it for like 800 or something.
Oh, wow.
And at the time, it was on my birthday. I was turning 18 or something, or 19, I don't remember. And there's this reservation thing called a Snickers Pass, and like basically at 2:15, reservations go live, and there's a first come first serve basis, and it goes like that. And I had to take like a massive fucking dump.
Oh.
Yeah, and I just remember, I know it's mad TMI, whatever, fuck you. But I took a massive fucking dump, and I was just sitting on my toilet getting this reservation. I got the shoes, and I was just happy as fuck. And
Hey.
That's cute.
yeah, man.
That's cute.
Yeah, exactly. So I got one. It was just like a very memorable shoe because it was like the first shoe where it was just like made a lot of money,
No, that's good.
off one pair of shoes.
Yeah.
Think about people working $15 an hour minimum wage, and took me an hour of my time from reserving the shoe on my phone, going to the store and picking it up, and I flipped it for 800.
That's
It's kind of
Yeah.
crazy.
That's cool
It's
shit.
crazy. The game is crazy. It's not as what it used to be, but yeah, I'll say those two shoes. Yeah, say so.
What about you, Tabitha?
I'm not really a sneakerhead,
God.
but Welly's my best friend, so I feel like my favorite sneakers, I would say, not greatest of all time. I don't really know sneakers, but probably the Court Purples that you got me because I really like those.
Facts.
So those are
Okay.
probably
She got the
my
name
favorite.
right. Thank God.
I know.
It
I
almost
like
buried
these
itself.
two, but I don't know the name of them.
Chicago's. She call them Chicago's. Lost and
Yeah.
founds, but
The Lost and Founds.
Those are cute as hell. That's
it's
cute.
because I don't know if you noticed, it's very vintagey, and it's
Yeah, they are.
yeah.
The leather
So
goes crazy on that.
yeah, the leather crack and the sole, it's
Yeah.
like yellowy. The reason why is because it's like a resemblance of the 1985
Yeah.
Chicago ones.
Which is just fire.
Huh.
But those are the colorway is technically Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
They're
So,
cute.
Now I know.
Those are really,
Yeah.
really cute.
Hers is too. I just realized Jordan
My
2
twos,
Chicago's.
I would
those are
say,
nice.
I would say these twos. I don't even know what the name is called.
They're called Chicago's as well.
So
Jordan two
these
Chicago's.
Chicago twos, and I would say bread fours.
Fire.
Love.
You know what's
those.
crazy?
Or all the fours, except for like the Oreos. Like I don't like those. So much.
I never
Not
really
really
liked the
like
bread fours. And the
What?
I love them.
No, and,
Bread fours go
hold up,
crazy.
and the girl I'm seeing, she loves them. She's like always like, oh, I want to get them so bad.
Nah, they're.
And I'm
so
just sitting
cute.
there like, they came out like 4 years ago. I had to do a magic trick to fucking come up with that.
They came
shit.
out recently again, though. I heard.
No.
That's not true.
No.
Damn.
They came out 4 years
before
ago.
the pandemic.
No,
Damn, I have my.
It was
shit still.
2018 when it came out.
Before
when
the
they restocked.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Sorry.
I went. I was like.
When I read
freshman
the
year of
pandemic, I
college.
thought you meant like literally right before.
Yeah.
Nah, bread fours go crazy.
They were
Before
they were supposed to come out with the off-white bread fours, but Virgil died, so I doubt that's coming out.
R.I.P.
The off-white creator.
Black cats go crazy too.
Black hats are nice.
I don't like all black sneakers.
I do. I got the yellow one, the yellow and black ones recently.
Oh, Thunders, yeah, I have those
those
too.
are
Those
Those are fire.
Yeah.
I
Well,
love
I
black
say
and yellow.
fours do it for me.
Yeah,
Yeah, Brett. Yeah, I mean, not my type. People like.
I like Brett Forrest.
Fours, but he got them on.
No, I love fours. Don't get me wrong.
He got Forrest
Yeah,
already.
I love fours. I love fours.
Like,
No, no.
and you got the flyest ones. Like what?
This is my
Nah.
second time wearing them too.
They icy.
They're
They
definitely,
definitely
like
are, see.
shoes I wanted for a while.
I wanted those, but like I'm not.
Couldn't
paying
get
no
'em.
$1 million for those. Absolutely not.
I had to trade Jordan 1 low mochas size 9. For
Really?
those, yeah. And I added like 200.
The lows? You mean like the Travis?
Yeah,
Fire.
yeah. But they're not my size. I
I
don't
Yeah,
want some
yeah.
Travis Scotts. Yeah, I need to get a hop on those. But I'm only paying retail.
I never got the
Yeah, they go
ones.
for a
I
lot,
have the
man.
4s and the 6s. I never got the ones though.
Yeah.
I need ones.
The
though.
4s used to sit in stores.
Which ones?
The 4s, the blue ones, right? You're talking about the Jordan
I
4s?
had those.
Those
Yeah.
those
Yeah.
just in stores. I remember those.
What?
They were.
Yeah.
They were.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah, bro.
They did.
I wasn't reselling back in the day, but they were. According to my
I
resale.
would have got
friends.
2 pairs then. I got one for like $350.
The original Jordan 1 Spider-Mans, they sat in stores. They go for like 800 now.
Yeah. I like the ones.
Go for
Honestly,
bread.
I kind of like the ones that just came out too.
Those
Even
are
though they're a
disgusting.
little weird. No, they're a little weird, but trust me, they fire.
Yeah.
I don't know
I
if you
love
knew, the
sneakers.
soles, they glow up.
That's like the black
Yeah.
light.
Yeah.
sneaker.
But I feel
Yeah.
like nowadays
Yeah.
sneakers they're
They
super
look
cheap
like those
right
though,
now.
but just like
Like they
little
feel
touches.
cheap.
Oh.
I feel.
They're very similar to it. It's
Unfortunately.
Chicago colorway. It's just it's a lot of patches and
I
stuff.
really loved those Tiffany sneakers that came out. The one you made
Oh.
me sign
The
up
Air
for the
Forces?
raffle. Those were
Yeah,
so
the Air
nice.
Forces.
You like those?
Those are
Those are
beautiful.
nice.
I haven't
Those
You
are
think
nice.
so?
I like them.
I liked them. Those are beautiful.
They're a very
With an
designer
all-white
fit.
Yeah.
It's a very designer fit. I don't think you could rock them like just going on the street, but like if you wear like a all black fit or something like very designer esque, like the pants you're wearing and stuff like that, like you could
And you just
definitely
throw
rock
those
it. You know?
on.
Yeah.
I feel you on that perspective. I just feel like there's not much thought put behind it.
Yeah, I want this.
I don't know. It's just like
Yeah.
black nubuck,
I
black
wonder, yeah.
midsole, Tiffany
Retail's
colored
400.
chick.
Probably. They go for like 1,000, but retail's 400.
Yeah, I signed up for those too.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
But
I really
let's-
thought I was gonna get those.
Let's talk about what you guys listen to when you're in your bag.
Bag.
Like when you're in your bag, like what do you listen to?
Damn.
I listen to Yellow. I know that song.
Yellow?
Yellow?
Yeah.
Who's
Yellow?
Is it
By
an artist or a song?
No, the song is called Yellow.
By who?
By who?
It's either Coldplay or The Signs. It's one of them.
Oh, Yellow. Oh, that's
Oh, I
a
think
fire
I
ass
know.
song.
Who
No,
is
I
it?
know.
Coldplay? Is it
Yeah, it's Coldplay. Yeah, Yellow.
Yellow.
It's like-
That's a song
Oh,
for
wait,
me.
I
It's like the
should
song.
look-
The song is
I
like
know that.
Yellow.
It's like the one lyrics like I don't know the lyrics. Like if it's all yellow.
Yeah,
I know that song.
song
Yeah,
do it
yeah.
for
It's
me.
a fire
Oh,
song.
man, I be crying. And I Want You Around from, I don't know how to pronounce her name, but it's SNOH. Snow.
Something like that?
Yeah, that girl. Like, she does it for me all the time.
Damn.
Her whole album, like, Ugh Feels, like that album. You don't know that album? No.
I know who she is. I don't know too much.
You
of
guys
her
need to
music.
listen to her music. It's so good.
Let
But
me
yeah,
check it
Yellow
out.
does it for me. I be crying and all that shit, but whatever.
I gotta check it out. I don't know why, but I listen to country music when I'm sad. I don't know why, but Morgan Wallen, like, I just listen to him on repeat. The song "Wasted on You," I'd be like, damn.
I didn't even know this, and I know it from many. He's my best friend. What the
I know.
fuck?
I do some A Boogie too,
know.
low key.
Hey,
Nah.
Boogie. I like
A
A Boogie too.
I do
Oh,
A
yeah, but
Boogie.
yeah, that was gonna be my
A Boogie.
answer.
Morgan Wallen.
Secrets fucks me up all the time. I have no idea why.
Secrets.
Secrets, a very
I
recent
think I know
song.
that song.
Look back at it, I would say
When you're in your
Nah.
bag,
yes, bro.
when you're in your bag,
Yes, bro.
That's crazy.
I swear to God, bro. It just every
Look
time I listen to
back
A
at
Boogie,
it.
bro,
Nah,
I
that's
just be like.
crazy.
dang.
Also,
What about
I
you? What about
but to be very conventional though, like in terms of sad music, I had a little phase with Lil Peep.
Lil Peep.
Yeah, you know Lil.
I know Lil Peep.
Yeah, yeah.
He passed away, right?
Yeah, he died.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
I don't know who that is.
There's a song by X that also gets me in my bag. I forgot. Let's pretend to be numb. I think that's the name of the song.
I
So
think
the
it's
sample's
called,
like it's like with some girl. Like, it's like
Nah.
very. It's a nice song though. But yeah, I would say A Boogie, X, and what's the other one I just said?
Lil Peep.
Lil Peep. Yeah.
How about you?
Me, when I'm in my bag. Dang, that's a good question. I honestly
Rick
don't
Ross.
know.
Imagine.
No.
Fuck. Honestly,
And some Anuel for sure. Always.
Anuel?
Always.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I don't know. I haven't been in my bag as of recently, like sad.
I mean,
That's good.
I agree.
Yeah, I haven't been sad recently.
I right, good.
But when I was in my bag, you want to know what song hit me crazy that I heard 30 times? I remember when I heard 30 times.
Sometimes, no.
And it was when the album just came out, too. It was Un Verano Sin Ti, but the song.
Oh, okay, so
You know what I'm talking about? The song?
Un verano sin
Yeah,
ti.
that shit
Yeah,
had
yeah,
me
yeah.
in
That shit
my
go
bag
crazy.
for real. That one right there.
And Ojitos Lindos, that's a really nice
I
song.
You know,
love
I
that
didn't
song
like
so
that
much.
song at first.
I love it.
Off first listen, but like once you like get to like
Yeah.
adapted to it, yeah.
It's a great song.
Mhm.
30 times, though, is crazy.
I be having songs
30
repeats.
times is I don't think it was 30 times exactly, but I know I played it OD. Like I would listen to the album straight through, and when that song came on, I'm like, nah, I gotta
again,
replay this shit
another
one
one.
more
That
time.
happens to me when
One
I
more
love a
time.
song. I be
No,
in the
literally.
gym. I'll listen to the same song like
Yeah, you
20
gotta listen to
times.
it.
You know what song is lit right now? Rush. I don't know who sings it, but that
Rush?
song is vibes. Like
How it go?
the summer vibes. I don't know how it goes,
Sing it.
but I don't know what he says. Like, cause
Damn.
it's just vibes. I gotta play that shit. That shit is fire as fuck.
Rush?
Rush. From like Aya something, some artist. I don't even know who the person is.
Not familiar.
It's like a reggae. It's like a summer vibe.
Ah, okay.
You're gonna
okay,
hear it
okay.
in the club soon.
Okay.
Probably.
Yes.
Hopefully.
So I got a next question for you. And we spoke about this briefly, but we're halfway through the year. We're in June. Like, are some things that you accomplished so far, and what are the things that you want to accomplish moving on forward for the rest of the year?
Okay.
All right. That's a
Okay.
good question.
Y'all wanna go first?
I'll go
You wanna
first. Financially, I want to hit 100K by August in Amazon. Right now, I'm at 62K.
Okay.
I've been selling it for almost 3 months, so I'm very confident it's gonna happen. That was a goal I wanted to have when I started. Two, I would say, is I'm trying to get 205 pounds. It's a bit difficult when you have high metabolism, but gotta be consistent though. What was the other part of the question?
It's like what you accomplished already in the 6 months.
Oh yeah, I didn't say that. I was saying like, I
Yeah.
want to accomplish.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, to hit like 100K. I mean, to hit 65, you said in 3 months.
Yeah,
an
60.
accomplishment.
That's accomplishment
Yeah,
right
it's
there.
a
You know what I'm
very,
saying? You
very-
already hit the
Oh,
halfway
yeah.
mark.
yeah, I learned
So-
it pretty quick.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work selling on Amazon. It's a lot of physical labor, but there's it comes to a point when you scale, you got people working for you. So I'm hoping I'm gonna get towards that stage. But stuff that I did that was really good. I'm very proud of myself. It's in December, but it's like right in the last month.
Whatever, you did it. So.
In the same week, on my birthday week, I sold to French Montana first.
Oh.
That was sick.
Like shoes?
yeah.
Oh shit. Good shit.
That was nice. Shout out to him. A Boogie, who was my favorite celebrity client that I sold to. A Boogie. Fucking love that guy.
Congratulations.
Kind of crazy how you listen to somebody, in person. Fun story. It was in a show in Connecticut, and my son Carlos is there, which is crazy. I'm like, what the fuck? Is that Carlos?
What was y'all
was a-
doing in Connecticut though? Looking at a show?
Well, it was for business. I was selling
okay,
some
okay.
shoes there. But I'm assuming you were there to listen to A Boogie. Oh,
Yeah.
you were a Germ that day.
Yeah,
I'm
so
tripping.
I was with my boy Germ. Shout out to Germ. I fuck with A Boogie heavy, and he fucks with A Boogie heavy. So we were able to get like all access passes. So we were like
Damn, that's
behind, like we weren't even
Yep.
in the crowd. Like
That's vibe.
we were in the crowd for a little bit,
Yeah.
just to feel the vibe. But then we were like,
You
fuck it,
didn't
we're
pay.
gonna go
You paid
backstage.
$0, right? Me too.
$0.
It's amazing,
That's
bro.
the
Being
best
backstage
way.
at a
That's
Boogie
right.
concert for $0 is
Yeah.
lit.
Yeah,
man.
that was lit. So I couldn't complain. It was fun. So
Yeah, it was amazing, bro. And when I was going with the fun fact was we got there slightly late. He was supposed to perform like 9:30 or something, and he pushed his performance slot like 5 minutes so we could like talk. The video itself was like a minute long, but we talked for like 10 minutes. He was mad chill, bro. Like I think it's because he kind of grew up like very similar. So
Yeah.
he kind of understands like the hustle and all that shit. But he was mad cool. The only thing is he was kind of lit. He was like sipping. He was like sipping something. Probably Don Julio like we drink. You know what I'm saying? But I would say yeah. So A Boogie was a crazy ass sale. So that's number 2. And then number 3, the weekend of my birthday. In 8 hours, I made 2,800, and I was selling cherry 11s. I was selling them for like $38, I think to be exact, and they got like 180 units
Oh shit.
in a span of a day and a half. But the thing is, on the last day, like I calculate how much I made. I made 2,800 in like 8 hours, pretty much.
Okay, that's fine.
So that was like that was like fucking dopamine super
Yeah,
high.
yeah,
Like my
like,
adrenaline was
yeah.
crazy.
Right.
Like, yeah, man, I was lit, man. I
That's
was a
fine.
happy
Congrats to
motherfucker.
you, though. That's fire.
Yeah, it was
That's
good.
a big
Shot,
accomplishment. I'm proud of you.
don't remember the blessing, like, you know, the way that God works. It's like
Yeah.
the blessings. It's kind of like sometimes we forget to like give our blessings, and it's kind of like, you know, also the perspective of like how people are living through tough lives, and like to still be like very grateful, you know. And something I want to get better with. I would say I'm grateful, but sometimes I forget the blessings I have.
100%.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you wish you thanks and things of that regard, you know. So, but it's giving me a whole little like different perspective on things, you know. So, did you say or no? That was
No,
first
I
one,
didn't
right?
get-
Yeah,
Yeah.
I forgot. Now Julio's getting to
There
me.
you go. Let's see. Some of the things I accomplished this year, well, graduating college, which was amazing. I now have my bachelor's degree, so I'm really proud.
Congrats to you.
I'm happy. I'm glad that I got that over with. My podcast started streaming globally, and I was able to branch out to Spotify and Apple Podcasts, which was really exciting for me because in the beginning I thought you had to have this huge podcast
Yeah.
to be able to accomplish something like that. So to be able to reach people globally and like have so many people listen to my podcast, which is called Don't Touch My Happiness, it makes me feel like my purpose is being fulfilled because it's about mental health and being the best version of yourself. So the more people that listen, I feel like the more people that are helped and maybe feel like they can accomplish more. So those two things, let's see what else. I would say the next thing would probably just be signing up for my gym. I go to Temple and I decided to like invest in myself and start going to a luxury gym.
Got money.
Which changed the trajectory of everything because it changes the network that you're around
No, yeah.
and it
100%.
changes your mindset. So like whenever I go into my gym, I feel like abundant. I think that's the best way to put it. And what I want to accomplish, I want to scale my podcast way more. I definitely want to go for my real estate license next. So I think that that is my next step for the rest of the year.
That's
just
awesome.
to focus on that.
That's great. Congrats to you. Claps to you.
It's a fucking
Like
middle
poetry.
school shit. Dude.
Like,
No,
some
you
bars.
said that really well.
Yeah.
Like, verbally, you did that really well.
Next thing you know, she's gonna put it on TikTok tomorrow. Literally.
Well, for me, I would say being pretty consistent at the gym, regardless if I like didn't go last week, I don't find motivation anymore. More for me, it's like it's a task. Like it's a task for me to go to the gym. Like that's something that I have to do for myself.
Yeah.
Another thing is like showing up for myself, no matter what it is, no matter how I feel, getting up out of bed. Another accomplishment for me is like actually going to school, like actually
Yeah.
signing up this spring semester.
Hey.
And also getting like an actual title at the marketing agency I work for. So now I'm like a brand ambassador, influencer, like coordinator. So like I help hire people for these events. That's that. And I would say like being on a podcast, like why not? Like of course, like and that's something that I feel like I have accomplished because I was such in a dark place last year. And then what I'm looking forward to the next 6 months is saving money. And keep showing up for myself and going back to school in the fall. That's really what I want to do.
That's good.
Unfortunately, my savings wiped out because I use that shit to pay taxes.
Oh, damn.
Ooh, I know how you
Dang.
feel being an independent contractor.
Like, bro, I was in
Ooh, they take your
I
money.
think I forgot. I was supposed.
They
We
take it
were,
in
we were supposed to go to the club.
Oh yeah.
Somewhere nowhere. I got home. My mom was like, "Oh, you got a letter from IRS." I'm like, "Oh shit."
That's
Get
how
back.
I felt.
Look that shit, 8,000. I'm like,
You
Damn.
pay more than me though.
yeah.
Mine was like 4K.
And you know
I
what's
still
crazy
like-
too?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Little free game. So, I couldn't legally prove that. So something I do is like when people like work for me, it's like kind of off the books. So like they would get shoes for me, and I'll like, let's say I sell them or give them cash. I can't really like prove that because it's
What if you
need
like
a
do
form.
invoices?
Yeah, you could
Yeah,
that
you have
work.
to do
That could
manual
work.
invoices.
But technically, like legally, you're supposed to fill out form 1099 or something. I forgot the form was.
Yeah.
So from there, right? I'm like, okay, how do I beat this? So one thing I thought of, and a good friend like kind of shed some light into this, is you have a receipt book, like the physical old school like receipt books, and you fill out, you make a receipt, right? Hopefully the IRS is not watching this. But you write out a receipt for each like transaction that people like work for you, or you cash somebody out in sneakers, so you can use that as a deduction. Because you can't take the, like, let's say you want to deduct like a $250 Zelle transaction, but you can't really prove what it is. But if I make a receipt, you know, showing that.
I think you should start doing invoices that help.
Yeah, that invoice works too. I'm very old school. I like.
Me too.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So like, but invoices technically work. I could do
Yeah.
invoices, but yeah, basically like a lot of my, I could add a lot more deductions. I could have paid a lot less if
you had those.
I ran those down, which I didn't.
Well, now you
And I asked my accountant, I was like, is there any way like I could put this deduction? He's like, you can, but you could get audited if you
And
want
if you're
physical proof.
audited, it's a
It's
lot
a
worse
bit
because they
different.
go through all of your transactions and they have to match each one.
Usually, I feel like you would get audited if you hit over 6 figures. That's when you should be careful in
Probably.
your business, you know. And so, I mean, if I'm trying to scale,
Yeah.
you gotta be very, very careful.
Yeah.
You know. So yeah, I mean that's about it. Yeah. I forgot the fuck I meant to say with all this, but
It's probably the Dawn that's getting to you. Like,
yeah, I did. I literally forgot, bro.
It's right here, dog.
I literally forgot. All right, whatever.
All right, I got the next question.
For sure. For sure, Willie.
So there's this new thing, and I know we all know it came out it's a new feature on Instagram. Came out like I don't know, like maybe a month ago. Like the
Story
verification check.
Oh, never mind. Oh.
The verification,
God, the
yeah.
verification check.
So we all know that you can pay for the verification check. I don't know what it's like, $15 a month. Whatever the case may
30
be.
bucks, something like
Yeah. So I think like in the first week, I think Instagram made like what, $6.5 million.
Everyone and their
Are you
mother was
serious?
verified.
They made that
Yeah,
much money
I
off
believe.
that?
Don't quote me on it. I know it was like millions of dollars that they made in the first
crazy.
Yeah,
week
because
that the
people
feature
been
came
waiting
out.
for that forever.
Yeah. So my question is like, what are your thoughts on paying for the verified check on Instagram?
Just silly, man. I honestly I'll tell you this much: if you are an influencer and you're a brand, just put it out there, then yeah, I think
Yeah. I agree.
verification check is beneficial to you because you use it as leverage for whenever you're trying to do transactions within your brand.
No, yeah.
Now, if you some regular, let's say you work, you're some regular, you work at Starbucks and it's like you're just basically a part of the population and you got a verification check and you're paying $15 for it a month when you could use that for necessities. I don't know, man. I personally disagree with it, but I mean they have their reasons. I mean I wouldn't. I don't even have a verification check.
Yeah, me neither.
God willing, I have some PR work, and that's how you get an actual check from Instagram. PR work, they write articles about you, videos, yada yada
No,
yada.
yeah. And you
That's how you get your check.
own up to it. Exactly.
So hopefully that will go through. But yeah, paying $15 a month.
Yeah.
To me, honestly, I don't really care about it. If it works for you, it works for you. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I don't think you're corny. Like, it's just like, that's the decision you make, then that's the decision you make. I don't really care about the verification check. Sometimes I see it and I just be like, okay, but like you got the verification check, you paid for it. But like I said, it's just like he's
Yeah.
saying, it doesn't matter really for me, honestly. I don't care about it.
I feel like it kind of takes away from the people that earned it and that worked their
I say
ass
that
off
too,
to
yeah.
get in publications and scale their brand to a point where they're reputable enough to have a verification check. And now Sally down the block has one, and it's
Sally down the block, nah.
It's like now she has one and A Boogie has one. It's like
So, okay.
Hey, Boogie. Wait,
we
what?
brought up A Boogie before.
Oh, yeah,
I'm just
they-
saying a celebrity has one rather than
Oh.
someone buying it, and it's like
They meant
where
like,
do you draw the line?
I
And
would
what
s-
is the purpose for
yeah.
having it?
I would say they should put a different color. I would say.
Yeah,
I
it should
agree.
be like yellow.
Exactly,
I agree.
like that. Levels to it type shit.
Yeah, I
agree.
agree with that.
Twitter has that. I think verified people is yellow, actually.
Really?
Blue ones is
No, that's
Twitter
business.
blue. Yeah, but I think, yeah, for sure. It's just I think it should be definitely color coded.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, I
I
agree.
would say that, but for the most part, it's not that serious.
I wonder
Attention's
if
the
you
new
could buy
oil.
it on Twitter too now.
Yeah, you
You
can.
can.
Oh, shit.
I would.
Oh,
yeah.
don't
That's
be
where
safe.
that's where it started
Damn,
from.
I didn't know that.
They make it a lick though. Shout out to Instagram.
Yeah,
Yeah, sure.
they
I
made
did
their
not know
little.
that.
Attention's the new oil.
It
Cloud's
started.
a
It
hell of a
started on
drug.
Twitter from Elon Musk. That's where he started it.
Oh wow.
Fucking Elon Musk.
He doing what he got to do.
Yeah, no,
I don't
Elon
blame
Musk.
him.
He straight
He
to the
make
point.
bread. Elon Musk make bread.
I'd love to meet him,
Yeah.
man. What's
I wouldn't wanna be
what's
him,
something
though.
you would say to
Okay.
Elon Musk if you was to meet him?
What'd you say?
What's something you would say to Elon Musk, or some very successful like Jeff Bezos or who else is successful? I can't even think.
I
of
would
top of my head.
ask him for I don't know, maybe
Ask him for
Can I have a loan?
no guidance, advice.
Oh,
and
okay,
all
okay,
that.
okay. I thought you were gonna
I
ask
would
you for
ask him for,
money.
like,
I'm
Nah,
not
nah,
about to ask
you
you.
didn't even let me finish. So I just started laughing. Didn't let me finish.
Bro, 100K to him is like pennies change.
Nah, I
feel
would
like
like
you'd be yeah, sure.
advice of like where, like how can I create like either a brand or a company to, I don't know, excel. But I know like they be saying like, oh, you can't, you just gotta try.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
Yeah.
they be like, you just have to be right one time. You know what I'm saying?
Literally.
Be right one time. You can fuck up all you want. Just be
And
right
that one time
and-
is boom. It's
You know what I'm
quiet.
saying? So, but yeah, you know, just act advice and like just personal, like tailored advice to me. Like I'll tell like my situation, see what they can say, and that's it.
That's
That conversation. I'm not gonna ask them for bread.
I thought you was gonna ask him for money.
That's what
why
I thought too.
Nah.
But I
Oh,
would
yeah,
ask
funny
him
though.
for.
They
I was
said
like,
I
how
asked him before he even said
How much
anything.
you
Right.
asking him for?
I'm crying.
Damn. I think I would ask him. I mean,
Can I get $1?
like, what have you seen in space? Like, he has SpaceX. Like, do you know something that I don't know?
He had space.
Bro, there's aliens.
No, no,
Like, let me
SpaceX.
know.
Oh, I'm gonna say
SpaceX is
SpaceX.
crazy.
No,
I know.
Damn.
Nigga, bro,
No
if you was a
SpaceX.
busting nut,
No, I.
But he
Low would just like
definitely
float in
knows
space.
Oh,
things that other people don't know. And
Okay,
I want
see.
to know
I
what
see what
he
you're saying.
knows.
What about you?
I wouldn't ask him anything. I don't know. I wouldn't ask him anything, honestly. I'm not gonna lie and be like, I wouldn't ask him anything, honestly.
I think something I learned as going on with my life, specifically business, is that when you work with people that are more successful than you should, like, I would love to like learn from what they gone through. Something I like to ask is, when you were my age, what's something that has got you through the rough times and got you where you are today?
That's
You know,
That's a good one.
That's a really good one.
the fuck. Yeah. So yeah, I'll say that. For surely.
That's a good question.
That's a good one. So I have another question for you guys. Ready? What's an opinion you have that people most disagree with? So like, what's an unpopular opinion you have?
Unpopular opinion.
She's going bugging upstairs. You hear that?
I think it's also.
She's like, I don't know. I just heard
Unpopular
yelling.
opinion.
Unpopular opinion.
That Libras are the best.
What? I've never heard that.
Exactly.
I don't even care about signs,
Yes, I'm
bro.
a Libra.
Damn.
So September?
October.
Okay.
Oh, you're in
Oh,
October,
no.
but I'm
Yeah.
a Scorpio.
Okay.
Damn. I'm an
That's
Aries.
an unpopular
I'm a
opinion.
bad getter.
A lot of people don't like Libras.
You know, I don't really know that much like zodiac sign shit. I just really
Yeah,
know
bro.
what people think about Scorpios. I know people don't fuck with Scorpios, for the most part.
Really?
I feel like people don't
Yeah,
fuck
I
with.
hear a lot of girls
yeah.
don't like Scorpios.
But I
Yeah.
never dealt with a Scorpio, so I wouldn't
I
know.
don't really give a
I
fuck,
haven't either.
honestly.
Unpopular opinion.
It could be
Give me a
anything.
second.
It could be like Taco Bell's your favorite taco or some shit like that.
The wings at 7-Eleven be bussin'.
Oh,
What?
that's nasty.
Hey, literally. Why do
it's
you
very
eat at
random.
7-Eleven?
I don't know. It's just I was
I don't eat
thinking
at
something very
7-Eleven.
unconventional.
Oh, weak.
That should be bussin', but
But
the
it should be
thing.
soggy.
What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
heavy on the
Nah,
soggy.
bro. I be having them make
Yeah.
it fresh.
You be running.
Shit,
to
He
the
said
back.
the
Rustin?
wings at
That's for
7-Eleven be
sure.
busting.
It's
Nah,
not
you
worth it
lost
though,
me.
cause like after it should be fucking my stomach.
Yo, bro, that's so
7-Eleven food is crazy, period.
Yeah,
Like, no,
I'm not gonna
I'm
lie.
good.
It's very cheesy though. The pizza's not bad either. I just be eating juvenile ass food.
Honestly,
That's
I don't
about it.
really eat 7-Eleven because it's like no 7-Eleven.
Well, I'm
I
not
only
applying.
like
I'm
the
not
taquitos.
applying. I'm not
The
applying. I
taquitos
eat
is fine.
7-Eleven all the time. That's not what I'm
That's what I
applying.
felt like.
He's
Exactly.
just saying that when he does,
Yeah,
the
I would
wings
say-
be busting.
Oh,
Like, yeah. It's definitely like I wouldn't mind eating it. It definitely like be busting. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
What else? Oh, ketchup on a burger is fucking nasty.
Are you fucking
Yeah, I love
on a
mayonnaise.
burger?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember.
Ketchup?
have to
People
have
don't like
ketchup.
ketchup.
I like
That's
ketchup.
crazy to
on
me,
a burger
yeah.
is fucking
That's a little
disgusting.
Really?
I don't like it. I
I be
eat it,
eating
but I
ketchup
don't
with
like
my
it.
fries, and people like, what are you doing? I'm
I just feel
bro.
like ketchup.
They
You
don't
have
belong
to like
together.
ketchup.
Exactly, it's the
Yeah.
best combo.
I had somebody eating ketchup with a mac and cheese. I was like, what the fuck?
I've
Oh.
tasted that. That's good.
No.
And people
That's fine.
putting like fries on their drink. I'm like, ew.
Fries in a milkshake. I feel
Yeah.
like people do that. They'll dip
That's
their
Yeah,
good.
you do that shit. What are you trying
That's
to say?
good.
You be doing it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Sometimes it's good.
She said people. She's
Maybe
the people.
that's my
She's
unpopular
the people.
opinion that fries in a milkshake tastes good.
Yeah.
I also like hot dogs more than hamburgers. Like if I'm at a cookout, I'd rather a hot dog than hamburger.
That is crazy.
Maybe
She want a
that's
heart
unpopular
disease.
opinion because a lot
That's
of people
kind of
like
an
I love
unpopular
burgers.
Lizzie's
opinion. I like
pulse.
burgers. Prefer burgers.
Nah, I'd rather the hot dog.
Lizzie B.
It all depends
You
how
know-
the hot dog is cooked. Now, if it's boiled,
Yeah, I like it when they
Ew,
split it in
boiled.
half.
half and it's like, Yeah, we
Nice.
both
Yeah, I
hot
know what you
dogs.
mean. I know
Nah,
what you
it
mean.
has to
I
be
know what you
so
mean.
That shit has
crispy.
to be
Like,
nice
The
and
Shake
grilled.
Shack hot dogs are really nice.
I haven't had one.
I haven't had one either.
They make
At
it
Shake
nice.
Shack.
They do make good hot dogs. I'm not gonna lie.
I always read the calories and sodium and cholesterol, all that shit on hot dogs. Because some of them, like in Costco, I remember the fucking Costco one was like $2 cheaper, bro. And they had like fucking like 30% fucking like sodium, bro. I'm like,
Nah.
yo, what
Oh,
the
wow.
fuck?
Standing there in Costco and like,
Yeah,
so just reading a pack of hot dogs. Is
Yeah,
crazy.
it was $2
Right.
less, bro. Dude. But it's like, bro, do I want to die early? Like, nah,
That's
bro. I
crazy.
gotta
But
No,
live.
you
eat
wanna
the
know-
from 7-Eleven
Exactly.
wings with no
No.
problem.
Yeah, right.
I seen something on Google. It was like, it's only healthy. It becomes unhealthy if you eat more than 2 hot dogs a year.
What?
2?
2 hot dogs a year.
2
That's
hot
crazy.
dogs a year?
I had,
It's
like,
two
probably,
hot
like,
dogs
hot
at
dogs
I probably
at
like
the
4.
cookout.
I remember one day I had like 10 hot dogs, bro. That's 10 glizzies, bro.
That's
Nah, I lied. It's
I
not
feel
10.
like
I had
hot
a lot,
dogs are
though. I had a lot.
traumatizing. Like, I've had a
It was
hot
the
dog
4th
and
of
I
July.
was
You had
like,
10 Did you do the Nathan's hot dog eating contest? You stopped at 10?
no,
I wish
that's
I was
crazy.
there. I'd fucking win that shit.
That's crazy.
You would not
I
win
seen
that. You saw the guy that won it? He like dunks the bread inside the water. He's like,
Oh yeah, it's just like
Wow,
you
bro.
never seen that?
it's
I seen
so
it. Yeah, I
scarring
forgot his
to
name.
watch it.
Something Joey Chestnut or some shit like that.
Something like that.
Ew.
What's his name?
The fact that he dips the hot dog in water was crazy.
Because it
Yes.
makes the bread go down easier
Yeah, it
when
makes
you're
it
in
all
like when you're in a
dissolve in your
contest. You know,
tongue.
you have
That's
to you have to eat
just
more.
disgusting. How many did he eat?
I
Probably
think it was
79.
60?
79
Yeah,
is
maybe-
crazy,
uh,
bro.
Maybe 70.
That's
60.
seriously-
How do you
Franks
eat
is
70
crazy.
hot dogs?
That's how you die, bro.
That's
And
Making
how do you
me
not
stressed
throw
out
up
already.
by dunking the bread in water?
I'm pretty sure he'd like put his finger down his and threw everything up. I mean, I would if I was in the fucking
crying.
contest. That's disgusting.
All right, ready?
That's nuts.
Yeah.
What do people misunderstand? No, yeah, misunderstand about you the most?
I can go for this. I feel like many people think that I'm just a pretty face. Like I'm just pretty. There's nothing else to me. There's not a personality. There's not something I want. Like I'm not driven. I feel like, oh, she's pretty. She's dumb. I feel like that's how I get it. Like how I was talking about the guy at the fucking bar. Like you don't know me.
Yeah.
Like what are you giving me attitude? Like why do you have bad energy towards me? You don't even know me. So that's something I feel like for me
Wow.
personally.
I feel like it's when people like mistake my kindness for weakness and they think that I won't check them. Like I think a lot of people like they see me as being really kind and having that empathy, but like when someone crosses a boundary, like I make sure that you know it. Like I will not be
That's cool.
silent. So
I agree.
I think that's mine.
People as well, I consider him to be a good man, kind, all that. So it's like kind of like, they mistake that for when it counts, like in business. When it's business, we in Gold Town, So it's like, I think people like mistaking like my kind nature for like thinking like, oh, I'm gonna be kind when it comes to business.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, fuck that.
So,
Exactly. You're not out here giving everybody discounts. Like they need to pay your price.
Nah,
Yeah, I never understood. Don't get me wrong, like,
I need some sneakers by the way.
shout out my assholes, baby. Nah, it's just like something I thought about for a very long time. Like, people like will always ask to negotiate. Don't get me wrong. Like if you want the best price and trying to get a better price, that's fine. But it's kind of like you don't go to a designer store and fucking try and negotiate like for like a designer bag that you want. If the world worked like that, then it would just destroy
No,
the
yeah.
morals of like supporting your friend's business.
Yeah.
It's like it's kind of weird. Like my best client is a celebrity. His name's the Bing Bong guy. Shout out to him, by the way. Great guy. He spends the most with me. Doesn't complain with my prices. And here and there, I get DMs of people be like, "Oh, but retail's 120 when they go in for 250." I'm like, "Nah, dude. Like, I
Yeah,
gotta."
like bro, go
Just
get
You'll
a-
get the
Respecting
you'll
those
get
boundaries.
the
Do all the
you'll get the
legwork.
shoe. You'll get the shoe the same day. You'll get it stress free. You don't need to worry about going in line and none of that.
Signing up for raffles, getting picked
Yeah,
for the
exactly.
raffles.
And also something that stuck with me is kind of like sometimes strangers is like your best friend in terms of business.
100%.
It's like kind of like the people you least suspect is like ones that like got
Ask
your
for a
back.
discount.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. I mean, that's about it.
What about you?
Me,
Forgot the
I
question.
think people misunderstand. I think when it comes to work, in terms of what I do, like I work with a jeweler, Moses the jeweler,
Go.
and people think it's all fun and games. Like what we do, like we just having fun at work. Like it's fun. Don't get me wrong, but there's like a lot of like hours put behind
Yeah,
it. There's a lot of like stress that people don't see off camera. So I think people think that we may have it easier, whatever the case may be, but it's hard work at the end of the day. And if
Yeah,
it was
it is.
easy, everybody would do it.
Exactly.
So
And just because it's not hard work for them doesn't mean it's not hard work for you.
exactly.
All right.
That's the thing about
We here.
people.
Good question.
So yeah. See if we have any. Do you guys have any questions? You guys want to ask?
Trying to think. What's your go-to drink when you're out? Coco mojito, that should be fucking me
Yeah,
up.
that shit's
Tequila, I
fire.
stay the fuck away from.
You don't drink tequila?
No, I love tequila.
He
I just
does. He loves his tequila.
makes me like a horn dog.
Oh, what?
Yeah, it's just that shit. Tequila.
Vibes.
Jesus.
That's what I'm saying.
Wailing.
Vibes.
But I love tequila though. Whoops, I didn't mean to kick the table.
I would say Don Julio Reposado with a Red Bull. That's it.
You said Red Bull with what?
And you should have told me. I would have got Red Bull.
I don't want to bother you. I don't know.
I
if you-
legitimately asked. Like, what
I
do you guys want to
don't
drink?
I was in the
bother you.
bathroom.
Don Julio Reposado, Don Julio Reposado with Red Bull. That shit is quite. That's all I can
Yeah.
say.
I think
And as a
mine is
shot
rum
form, like
Coke.
it's a shot and then the Red Bull. So it's like, it's not like mixed.
Oh,
No.
that sounds good. Yeah, I think mine is rum and Coke or Tom Collins. I love gin.
I like me old fashioned sometimes. It
I
depends.
dislike
that-
old fashions.
Old fashioned.
You gotta grow to it. Honestly,
I
I was
can't
the
sit there and
same
sip
way.
it.
Fuck out of here.
I was the same way until like you just have to keep getting it and you'll get used to
I've
it.
had it a bunch
It-
of times. It tastes nasty.
I love it. Like you know what my friend says? It tastes like diffuser water.
Crying.
That was so funny.
Avion has the best water. I love Avion.
Hell no.
What? I love
Get
Avion.
the hell out
That
of
shit's
here.
fire, bro.
He-
I love the way it tastes. I don't know why, bro.
I like Poland Spring. Respect.
Cold Spring is nice.
I like
He's
Poland-
cool.
like look at her, she buying. There was nothing in there, so they took a sip.
That was my last
That's
sip.
not true.
Evian is dead nasty.
Yeah, it
That
is.
is crazy. I'm the
Fiji
lone
is
one to hit.
like if it's cold, it's it has to be cold. So you take a last sip. Poland Spring, it just always slaps.
Yeah, exactly.
Poland Spring.
But
is-
it's not even-
That's like the go-to though.
Yeah, it's a go-to.
When
Yeah.
you're in the
You know they
store,
don't have
just
that
like-
shit like down south or nothing
Yeah,
like that.
exactly.
It's
That's
only
why I
here.
said Poland Spring.
And it's probably like one of the best ones.
Yeah.
Not in terms of like whatever. Like I know shit has like chemicals, whatever the case may be. I know people do that. What is it? pH balance shit.
Yeah, yeah.
They're saying like
You
Poland
gotta
Spring
have
shit.
the minerals and vitamins.
Yeah,
in your
yeah, yeah.
water.
But in terms of like you enjoy it,
Mhm.
yeah, Poland Spring.
Poland Spring got it right.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm over here talking about liquor. Y'all talking about water.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm mad confused.
No,
So you-
we was talking about. I don't even know who asked about the liquor. And then
Oh,
you
me.
said-
It was me.
and then how did we get to water?
Oh, the,
I
I
have
don't know.
no idea.
You know.
I don't know.
I think it's a Dawn.
I was gonna
Like,
The
Dawn.
Dawn is
Yeah,
definitely
my-
good to me.
Oh, the, I'm trying to think. You have a question? You guys have a question?
Yeah, you got because we got a couple minutes left. You guys can ask what you want to ask.
Oh, what's your type?
Oh,
My girlfriend.
right.
That's a good one.
Good
Your
answer.
girlfriend? That's
My
the best
type is my
answer you've ever
girlfriend.
had.
You got the right
Facts.
person. He said
I
you.
know. That's a
That's
good
what's up.
answer.
That's a great answer.
She's
Yeah.
watching. She's like, check.
Notes. Noted.
Green flag.
Yeah.
I
What-
don't have a type.
I would say the one I'm talking to right now is that's my type too. I'm not a lot.
So what's the type?
Well, she's Latina. I love Latina
Okay.
women. She's like light skinned,
Okay.
black hair, brown eyes, beautiful smile, nice lips. Very kind,
Mm-hmm.
sincere.
Mm,
Shit, I could go on and on.
damn.
Okay.
trying to think.
She's watching this shit.
Yeah, type shit. Yeah. Yeah, I'll say those things. You know.
What about you, Tabitha?
I think it's probably the guy that I'm talking to right now as well. I'll probably echo that. But I think it's someone that's in their masculine and allows me to be in my feminine.
Yeah. 100%.
Someone that I look up to, that inspires me to do better. Someone that we both push each other to our greatness.
Thanks.
I think someone that maintains themselves and is hygienic
Yeah.
and
100%.
cares about themselves. Someone that has done the internal work to discover who they are and exactly what they want in life. And that's my tip.
I thought,
literally.
I thought she said she was trying to be masculine. I'm like, what the fuck?
I need somebody to allow me to be in my
Word.
feminine.
No, 100%.
I don't want to take
Oh,
charge
yeah.
all the time. I want someone to tell me sometimes to
Yeah,
sit
like,
the fuck down.
yeah, exactly. Literally.
I think in relationships, like gender roles is extremely important. Like
100%.
some things women is better than men, and some things men.
And
better
sometimes
than
men need to accept that, and sometimes women need to accept that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's the problem.
Exactly.
For me, I don't really have a type, but I do like how you're saying. Like,
Yeah.
I like a man that's gonna lift me up, and I'm gonna lift him up. Like, if he's gonna bring something to the table, I have to bring something to the table. So for me, my type is someone that's kind, like funny for sure. I can't do like the whole serious like,
Yeah, funny.
why are you not talking to me right now? Like physical affection, that's like a must for me. And someone that's like close to God, like. You know, I don't really
Yes.
like the whole I'm atheist. Like, well, for me, this is my type.
Mhm.
And someone that's like down to earth and has a lot of wisdom, like knows what's going on at all points. And
Yeah.
how you're saying, like, I want to be put in my feminine energy. I'm not with because I'm a masculine kind of girl. I feel like I'm a very alpha female. So the fact that I can be an alpha female and you can be
An
you know,
alpha male, and
an
you're the
alpha
king
male?
of the jungle.
Exactly,
and
but I
I'm
can
just
still
your
be me.
queen.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
your queen, but you're the king
I
of
love
the
that.
jungle, and
I
you're my
love
man.
that. We don't like men that get comfortable though. Men get comfortable with
They
alpha
do.
female. Like, it's like
They
no.
really do.
Absolutely, and I was
And they
also
get very insecure.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
intimidated.
Insecure men, I cannot do it.
I was gonna say
I can't.
like I would like a woman that understands I can't be with her 24/7.
No, yeah, I
You know,
understand that too.
I got life
your
to
own
take care
shit.
of. Yeah.
Exactly.
Boundaries.
I just think a
Exactly.
lot of
Big.
couples nowadays, like as they go further, they get too comfortable.
No, yeah,
You
comfortable.
can get comfortable.
Yeah, they immerse into
You
one
went
person.
crazy.
Like, I need some too.
lot.
You want some?
Yeah, put some a little more. Thank you,
I'm
King.
heavy-handed, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
But yeah, I agree with you. People
you
do
good.
get
No,
too
yeah.
comfortable, especially in
I'm not
long-term
bad.
relationships.
Exactly. I don't, and I
They
can
get
tell
very
like
comfortable.
with people like, oh yeah, you're just comfortable there.
Mm-hmm. And you
So,
can
yeah.
tell when people aren't truly in love and they're
No,
just comfortable with each other.
100%.
Also, a lot of couples like they do that social media shit, posting like, "Oh, we're so happy," and then they just
Yeah.
argue every fucking second. Like,
Yeah.
I don't really
Yeah.
buy into that
You
stuff.
don't need to put your whole relationship on social media for it to be the best relationship. Sometimes you just need to keep things private and value what you have and
No,
stop
yeah.
looking for everyone's
Approval.
validation that you guys look good together, that you're doing
Yeah.
the right thing. Like, just do the right thing.
Facts.
I
I
agree.
disagree.
I have a couple questions, and these are just off the top.
But-
Ready?
Shit,
This
that's
is
Julio.
This for the ladies.
Okay.
So, obviously, I'm pretty sure y'all all like a man set up a date for y'all. Y'all don't gotta say shit,
Obviously.
right? But let's say y'all in the car, y'all driving, whatever the case may be, and he asks you, "What you want to eat?" Do you guys give a hard time?
No, I tell them exactly where I want to be.
It all depends.
Week.
I just
Oh,
like,
you
I don't know.
going
I
to-
never know
you'd
what
be
I
like,
want to
I don't know. I don't know.
never
Whatever you
know what I
want.
wanna
And I was
eat.
like,
Nah.
"What do you want to eat though?" Like, type
I
shit.
never know what I want to eat. And then like for me, it's like I'll just piggyback. Like say if he wants like Chick-fil-A or like I'll just
Chick-fil-A
like
be
think,
bussin'.
okay, we're going to that Chick-fil-A. There's this around there,
Yeah.
like that. But I never really know what I want to eat, honestly.
No, I watch a lot of cooking shows, so I'm always craving something. Like, I'm always thinking about the next thing I'm going to eat. I'm sorry.
Low-key.
Low-key, that's what I do.
Low-key.
So if you ask me what I want to eat, I'm going to tell you, like, I'm craving mussels, and we're going to go get mussels.
Mussels.
Or
I fuck with
maybe I
mussels.
want some Spanish food. That day I was really craving pernil, then I'm going to go and eat some
Okay.
pernil.
No, that's good. That's good
I
I
shit.
love tacos,
He's-
fucking al
Yeah,
pastor.
I love Mexican food. Taco Tuesday.
I don't like Mexican food.
I'll
I'm
fuck
not
up
crazy
Taco
about
Tuesday
Mexican
with a
food.
margarita.
I love Mexican
Nah.
food.
I love Mexican food too.
I love Mexican
I'm
I'm
ladies.
not crazy about Mexican food. I don't
Really?
know
No?
why. No. I just feel like it
Just
tastes
like
like hot
tacos.
sauce and like smoked. I just feel like that's what it tastes like. It's
You gotta
just
try out some different Mexican
Yo,
spots.
what did
Nice.
churros originate from? Mexican people, right? Churros.
Churros?
churros. Yeah, I would
Churros?
think. I don't know.
In Brazil,
I'm
what they
not
do,
sure.
I'm pretty sure they started from Mexico, but in Brazil, what they do is they put like dulce de leche
Oh, that's
and
fine.
That
chocolate
sounds
with like
good.
sprinkles and shit.
No, that's bad.
Ooh.
That sounds
Shit,
good.
fire, bro.
Damn
I love dulce de leche.
No.
Brazil is beautiful, man. Brazil is beautiful. Also, another thing too, I would like for my so and so to be like, I'm giving them Brazilian jerseys, Brazilian cake, all that.
That's cute.
Cause like when Brazil, it's like, dude, the World Cup, I was losing my shit. I love like,
I think I seen you talking in shit when it was.
yeah, bro, you see me, bro. I remember like, when they would be a goal, like it's very Brazilian tradition when they would score a goal and they'd be like, go,
Okay.
go, like that shit, you know. So you know, it's also Brazilian love dancing. They love forró.
Brazil's a very great country.
Yeah.
It's so pretty.
Unfortunately, it's the biggest country in like SDs or some shit.
Wow.
And
They-
Really? I didn't know that.
They be
Yeah.
funking out there.
Yeah, they,
Damn.
Well,
be
the girls
But I
busting.
heard they have like
but-
naked beaches.
yeah, they do.
Yeah, they got naked beaches and the girls' butts are huge. So
Yeah,
I
BBLs.
couldn't
I would only guess.
It'd be like
Wonder
yo,
why they call it a Brazilian butt lift.
Brazilian butt lift, Brazilian bikini.
Oh.
Brazilian wax.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, Brazilians be doing what you gotta do for sure.
Yeah.
They really do. Now that I'm sitting and thinking about
Nah,
it, they
we're-
really do.
They have
Well,
everything. Wow, it comes from Brazil. Nah, y'all got it. I
Adds
got
in.
it.
Except for chills, though.
When he said the Brazilian, why? Damn.
Alright.
That's true.
I have a question also off topic, but it just came up on my
Do your
mind.
thing.
Do you guys believe in aliens?
Yeah, I definitely do.
Damn,
The
these
universe
two
is-
don't.
The universe is way too big to believe that
Yeah,
we're the only
one.
species, like that we're the only things that are inhabiting
Yeah.
a planet. Like, I don't know.
I-
There's
I-
a lot more out there.
Yeah,
like,
I
you're
think
cocky as fuck to think that you
We
the
just
only
only humans. Right,
Like,
right.
you dragged it at that point. You
I
know
wouldn't
there's
say I
more.
believe in, like, I won't disagree on the topic of the day, but I definitely believe in, like, and it's off topic, but, like spirits.
I was believing
And,
in
like,
spirits too. What the fuck? I had
the
a crazy
devil-
dream the other night.
Like, dude, bro, like, I believe in, like, you know, like, let's say you're feeling negative energy and, like, you feel negative things coming to you. Also, like, I remember, what do you call it? We had some, like, little family problems, like, years ago. I remember I went to one of my sister's room,
Oh,
and
no.
I just felt like a devil spirit in that room.
Wow.
I don't explain. You just know it.
You
you
just
know.
know it's like energy.
And what's something that made me think about that is, like, you ever watch the movie Insidious?
yeah.
Yes.
Yes. I hate
That
scary
There's a
movies.
scene-
I can't do scary
I
One of
love
the
scary
scariest movies I
movies.
ever watched. I'm a
I
film
love movies.
connoisseur. I love film, but there was a scene where Dalton, the kid, was sleeping, and like the old lady,
She was in
the
black dress.
vision person, whatever. She was saying how like she was like, oh, the way he possessed the spirit was like he was staying in the room in the dark, and you just see his like hand lift and
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
pointing at
yeah.
the kid. Like
Oh,
it kind of reminded me
no.
of that. Like I just feel like there was like a dark area in the room when we were having trouble with the family, and I just like realized.
That's scary.
So this is
Like-
your paranormal like
Yeah,
experience.
like,
This is your-
That's scary.
chill. Maybe the power of Christ compel you, like, you know what I'm saying?
oh
Like,
my god.
so yeah.
Yo, you know I don't know how to pray in English.
What?
Are you serious?
I only know how to pray in Spanish.
I don't know.
I do both.
Honestly,
okay?
like, there's not really a correct way to pray. Like, it's kind of like, you know, you
you
just
do your
like,
own thing.
your
honestly.
personal-
like, yo,
What you mean?
yo, yo,
I'm talking
Lord,
about
like,
Padre nuestro que está en el cielo, that like shit like that. Like
Yeah.
I don't know how to do it in
Yeah.
Spanish. I don't know how to do it in English.
English. Our Father who art in heaven. You don't know.
yeah.
No.
Usually, when I pray,
I'll teach you.
honestly, like, a lot of times, it's like kind of how the relationship you have with God. Like, it's kind of like, you know,
Yeah, some people don't even like.
you
No,
can talk to him like he's
I
your
used to go
dog,
to
like,
church.
I mean, not like
Literally.
that, but like, you know, it's kind of like, you know,
Literally, that's how it
respect.
is.
But you could talk to him like a friend, like, you know, like you don't need to be very sophisticated and respectful.
I'm
But it's kind of
literally
like,
me.
you know, you can talk
Sometimes I be
normal.
praying, be like, yo, and like I be like, you know, like I
chopping
be
up.
cursing, like it'd be bad, whatever. He understands.
Yeah.
As long as he understands.
So-
but for me, that question I didn't answer it. It was, I don't know. I'm not gonna say I don't believe in aliens, how he was saying, but there's definitely more out there. I feel like we just know
Yeah,
like
for sure.
2% out of
Yeah.
this
I
whole
I think we
world.
can agree on that. Yeah.
There's more. There's something out there. I don't know what it is, but
There is. I don't know if they're coming, but.
You eat chips?
Are you
I'm getting my chapstick. Wait, first of all, this is for anybody watching. This is essential. I cannot leave the crib without chapstick.
nah, I agree.
Yo,
Same.
if I don't have it on me, I'm getting another one, and I'm losing
Yeah, I
it.
feel that. That's
Like-
even
There's
lip
literally a
oil.
chapstick in like every coat of mine.
Yo, bro,
Literally.
essential.
I was gonna say,
I always
what
got the lip oil.
what is 3 things you cannot live without of? Since we're talking about essentials.
What, so
Obviously that-
I'm walking out the crib, essential type shit.
Yeah, like
Oh.
things
I got
you
this.
cannot live without.
Okay, I got 3 things:
Alright.
my chapstick, my phone,
All right.
and if I'm leaving the crib, my wallet. I'm good. And then also another essential. I know this we only said 3, but I need my AirPods. So my
Wow.
AirPods, my chapstick, my wallet, and my phone, and my house keys, and I'm good.
So that's fine.
Yeah.
That's 5. But that's all I need to leave the crib. I don't need a bag and none of that shit.
I would say for me, my phone is essentially important, probably the most important thing. My wallet.
Can't forget that.
And my swagger, because, you know, I just gotta come out the crib.
Oh my
Nah.
god.
I'll play. But third one, I really can't think. Oh, my house keys.
Yeah, your house
I'll
keys.
be losing this shit.
I mean, the house keys, they gotta be a given.
Yeah.
I'll
I
show you my phone.
feel, I feel like it's wallet, house keys, and my phone. But if I had to add an extra, it'd probably be water. I always have water, more times than not.
Okay. For me, it's earrings. I have to wear
Essential?
earrings. I have to have earrings on. Like
Do you have
I
it
don't
right now?
Always. I always have my earrings on.
Alright.
I can leave the house without earrings. My wallet and my phone. Actually, my wallet, I got Apple Pay. Fuck all that. And I got my ID.
Which
like,
one was
picture.
ID?
Picture. It works sometimes.
That works.
Nah, it does
Yeah,
not.
that's
Not, it does
sometimes.
sometimes, not all the time.
Honestly, there's been mad times I forgot my wallet in the crib. I'll be fine. But it's terrible. But yeah, I would say earrings, my phone, and chapstick, low key, for sure.
Hiking.
Hiking.
Especially in the winter.
No, yeah.
No, any
Like,
time of
people
the
that be
year.
going out without chapstick in the winter and then their lips are like extra
Yeah,
dusty.
yeah.
I feel like gum too, or mint. I
No,
always
yeah.
have that on me.
I have a good ass
You need
question.
I
Go ahead.
always have it.
What was the most embarrassing thing you ever did when dating somebody? Like, you don't mean like dating like girlfriend, boyfriend, but like
Like on a
going out
date?
with somebody.
Most embarrassing thing?
Or her breath stinks so bad. Shit, that was
You know what's embarrassing? It happened to me the other day, and I was just walking on the street, and I hate when this happens, and it's so embarrassing. Like, I don't know. Like, you just take a sip of something, and you're eating something, and it just goes down the wrong
You
pipe.
search
And
your-
you start
And you start
Wow.
coughing,
Looking at
Crazy.
and you coughing and coughing, and you coughing and coughing, and people like,
What's
yo,
wrong?
bro, you good? You're like, I'm good. Just give me 1 second. Like,
I
that's
think the most
embarrassing.
embarrassing for me is like when I'm in a relationship, like in general, you ever like wear Crocs and you like just trip over your fucking Crocs? Does that ever happen to you? That shit gets me tight. Like, fuck am I tripping over my own foot? Like,
Damn.
that shit gets me tight.
stubbing my toe, although it's not really related. I hate when I stub my toe.
That
Just
shit gets me
walking, worst
tight.
pain in the world.
What about you?
I think mine is like probably tripping when wearing heels.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, sometimes
Damn.
like I just be walking
Lips.
and then like
That is kinda
there'll be that
embarrassing.
little like gate over where the subway is and like your heel goes in, you like
Yeah,
oh
yeah.
shit.
Like, you ever be driving, you see somebody in heels, like on a like when you're outside,
And they-
like,
they're
and
just
they're
walking like
hurting.
this.
They're like, damn, like,
That's
yeah, she's
embarrassing.
hurting
low-key.
right now. You know what's
Yeah.
embarrassing? And this isn't like, I don't know. This is probably just a me thing. When you drop the remote and the batteries fall out,
I hate
Oh,
that
the
shit.
bro, I'm
Yeah,
like,
that's
and
Nah.
when you drop your phone.
now
That
I'm
is
looking
bad.
for,
I
now
hate
I'm looking
that.
for the batteries all over the place.
Sometimes it just takes that to fuck up your day too. You be like,
Yeah.
damn,
No.
here I am.
I have
Do
a
you
short
guys have any
temper.
questions? Not one question. It could be the
What's your reason why? What's the reason why you do what you do?
Get that back.
Like, what's your
That's a
driving
good-
force behind your motivation in life?
Okay, so one big one for me is impact. Like,
Alright,
I know I
like
don't know
that.
you guys.
I like that a lot.
Whatever the case may be, this may be your first podcast, and I hope, I don't know, you guys enjoyed yourself. It could be even the smallest things. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself.
No, of course.
I hope this like makes you want to maybe join other people's podcasts, or maybe this made your day, made you smile, made you have a laugh. You were having a bad day before this, and it's like, oh shit, like Yambo's cool, Welly's cool, Tabitha's cool, Anna's cool, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you guys make a friendship out of this. I don't know. So it's just impact. You know what I'm saying? Because we're all here for a short amount of time.
No, yeah.
So I feel like impact is a good thing.
So recently, as for me, I would say it's kind of like enjoying life to the fullest.
Yeah.
And the reason why I say that is because, like, I remember, like, very recently, like, my whole life was kind of like, I want to move my family out and, like, take care of them, you know? So I think I could do it with this. But the thing is, it's very, very hard. And I'm trying my fullest. And I remember I was talking to my mom. And it was a tough moment because I was like, damn, like, I just want to retire my mom. Like, it's hard, you know? And my mom was like, you know, like, like, she was saying how, like, she's so proud of me, even if, like, I wouldn't, like, accomplish the mission of, like, getting my mom, like, retired and, like, just living life, doing a thing. Like, there's more to life than there's, like, busting your ass, you know? Because her president is, like, me. So it kind of gave me a whole perspective on life that, like, you know, I kind of, like, you know, it's not to be too sophisticated on, like, the traditional values and just, like, really just enjoy yourself because you only live once, you know? So I would say just enjoying to the fullest, you know?
Yeah,
So, yeah.
that's gangster.
That's fire. That was fire.
Appreciate it.
For me, it's just I owe this to myself. Nobody else is gonna tell me to do this, do that. Like, I'm the person that's gonna say, get up, go do that, go do this.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's kind of like, for me, it's like a game. Like, what can I do? What can I reach? Like, what am I really capable of? So anytime I like do like the smallest thing, it's like, what else can you do now? What's the next thing? Like, what are you, like I'm saying, like, what am I capable of? So
Yeah.
that's what keeps me going, honestly. Like, what am I
Wow.
really
I like
capable of?
that.
I like that answer too.
You know, it's so important too. It's so important to know who in your circle is, because like the capabilities you can reach when you have like
The
really
right amount
driven
on your
people on your team is so important.
Yeah.
As for me, my way of motivation, getting my day and making bread and like pushing through is my business partner, my right hand man, Elijah. Shout out to Elijah. He's 19 years old. He makes more money than me, and he always like wakes my ass up when like I'm like, let's say I went out the last night or I'm just like enjoying myself a bit too much and getting comfortable. So just like if you got like 5 badass motherfuckers who want to make bread in your circle,
you're gonna be the sixth.
all you
one.
need.
you could push your
unstoppable.
limit and you're unstoppable. But then like if you got like 5 bums that just want to smoke and drink all day and not do shit, then you're not gonna do shit.
100%.
Procrastination is your worst enemy. So it's kind of like people talking about dreams and be like, oh, I want to be rich. I bet you want to be rich, so just you gotta be disciplined. So know enough that you need to put that work in to get what you want.
Yeah.
Procrastination is your worst enemy. So
I
Yeah.
agree.
yeah.
I
What
feel
about you,
that.
Tabitha?
I
I'd say
feel
that.
like my driving force, why I could echo the impact thing. I want to inspire people to like be able to overcome difficult obstacles that they have in their life. I don't want people to think that just because they came from a certain place or they experienced a certain thing in their life that they're incapable of getting something that someone else has. And the second would be my 2 little sisters,
Oh,
because those are my 2 rocks, and I set the example for them, and I inspire them to do things with my actions. So I feel like they really drive me to accomplish more, so I can pave the way for them to accomplish more.
That was very nice of you.
yeah.
That was so nice.
Yeah,
Thank
those
you.
are my-
I enjoyed those answers.
Me too.
Those are all great. So, with all that being said, I guess it's time for us to wrap up.
No.
And I appreciate everybody for popping out. I know I met you guys for the first time. Me and you, we technically known each
Yeah,
other like
knew
our
each
whole
other.
lives.
Yeah, literally.
But thank you for
course.
showing up.
Yeah, I had a
Of
great
course.
time. I had a
course.
really great
Shout out
time.
to you.
Thank you,
for
appreciate you.
Awesome.
I'll
Inviting
definitely love
us.
to have you guys on this again.
Sure.
Sure.
And yeah, that's a wrap for
Thank you.
episode 3,
Three.
season
Girl.
2. You know what I'm
Girl.
saying? One more time. Shout out to Anna. Shout out to Tabitha. Shout out to Willie.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Shout out to
you.
Carlos.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, of
Thank you guys
course.
for
Thank
listening.
you.
I have a question. Where'd you come up with Lord Yambo?
Okay. That's actually a good question.
That is a good question.
So,
Because I feel like people call you on the street like, yo, Yambo. Like, they don't call you Carlos. Because some people call me my hand so straight up. They don't know my government.
my last name is Yambo.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Yeah.
That's
That's why you're
I
calling.
didn't realize
So
that
like
in the idea. I
we're
didn't
in
even
the
look.
car and he's calling me Carlos and I was like introduce myself as Yambo.
Exactly.
So my thing is like Carl. How many Carloses do you know?
Million?
Exactly.
A
How
lot.
many Yambos do you know?
Apparently.
None.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
you did that.
I would
Okay.
rather go by my last name. It's more unique. I guess it's more like
Yeah.
memorable. Whatever the case may be. Like I'm Yambo, so that's my last name. I carry it with a lot of pride because when I was little, I didn't enjoy my last name because I was like,
Okay.
I told my pops one time I was walking on my block. We were heading home after school, and I told him I was like, yo, I don't like my last name because one, people didn't get it right.
Mm-hmm.
2, it was so different.
No, yeah, I've never heard of that.
And
last name.
3, I was like, I want like a basic name like Carlos Rivera, Carlos like Rodriguez or something like that. And I'm like, and he's like, yo, one day you're gonna enjoy your name.
Because it's unique.
Yeah, and I'm like, at the time I'm like fucking 8
You
or
didn't
whatever.
get
like,
it,
I
but now
think-
you get it.
now I get
But
it.
now
So
it connects so perfectly. for you.
exactly. So now I go by Yambo. I introduce myself as Yambo because, like I said, like how many cars do you know? How many cars do you come across?
Yeah,
So I just go by Yambo.
It's cool.
I like
Facts.
that.
So yeah.
I always hated my name, too. My real name, everyone calls me Welly, is Wellington. Like fucking beef Wellington and all that. I hated my name. I didn't like it at all. Like you, I wanted something generic like David or some shit. I don't really fucking
David's
like it.
crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
David.
But it's like kind of like I'm named after my father's a tradition. The firstborn man is like
Yeah.
father, right?
Yeah.
Name-
So you're a junior?
So I'm a junior. Yeah.
Me
Everyone
too.
in
I'm
my
a
family,
junior.
yeah.
I mean,
I'm a
would
junior.
I be called
I'm a
like the
junior, too.
second first, like for?
No, you were technically a junior.
I'm junior then too.
Yeah.
Wow.
Exactly. So like everyone in my family calls me junior, but yeah, just growing up, I never liked my name, and just growing older is just appreciating because I feel like I'm embodying my dad's force. I was gonna say spirit, but like,
That's good.
but yeah, I would say, bada bing, bada boom. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's about it.
But once again,
Yes.
it's time for us to.
Wrap
We don't gotta go home. We gotta get the fuck up out of here. So thank you guys for
You're
coming
very
out.
welcome.
Thank you.
For sure.
You're welcome. Thank you for having us on.
Of course.
Best show. There you go.
That's it.
Done?
Bada boom.